quit the game if they know that Eddie is playing because depending on.
Streaming for 9 hours last night. What were you doing?
We're live now.
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
Welcome everybody to KO TV episode. What's the Spanish? What's the Spanish term again? We say dose.
No.
We go through this all the time. But
Good
episode 12, all things comics.
All things.
So how this is gonna go, because I'm always usually mediating these conversations, but I know enough. I don't know jack shit about comics like that though. So you'll be seeing me take a little back seat to these arguments, because it's about to be some arguments.
It's our show.
It's about to be some arguments.
It's our show now.
So
Stop playing with me.
but yeah. So first off, I just want to. This man not even in the camera. How he guessing he ain't even in the camera?
I don't never be in the camera, bro.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
I don't know. I'm barely in the camera on my own.
He's
That's
mysterious.
Outside of myself, my nigga Zay here, my nigga Keith. We also have the legendary, the one and only Tone Deaf, our director, coming in to give his little insight on the comics as well. Well, not little insight, because he knows his lore.
Shit, I feel special.
Well, I mean,
I don't get intros like this on my own show.
I mean, you kind
I do them.
You kind of got us in here, so why not?
I do them.
And I don't want people to be like, "Who the hell is that? Who's talking in the background?"
Okay.
I want them to do that.
So I guess we'll keep. Oh, real quick before we start, this lovely little trophy that I have right here.
You see it?
I ain't gonna go down this rabbit hole, but it is for an LGBT competition that I won in Madison. For one of the categories. I won 3 altogether, 2 second place and 1 first. And I am in a celebratory mood right now. So I have a little some in my cup.
Let's get it.
Get the shit off.
And I'm getting my shit off today.
No cap.
So,
Congratulations, my
if you see
boy.
this random, thank you. If you see this random shiny ornament right here, and you want to know why, that's why. So
My boy's a winner.
He's fucking awesome.
He's
Thank
a
you.
fucking winner.
I try
He's
my
a winner,
best.
goddammit.
I try my best.
He gets the job done.
Yes.
So, kicking it off, we are going to start off with our favorite comic book character of all time.
Favorite comic character.
Let me. All right,
You can go first.
You can go ahead and go
You
first,
been
Steve.
geek-
Because he's so
been
anxious.
antsy,
He's
nigga.
so anxious.
He's too lit.
No, let's do it. Let's do it right, bro. Favorite black comic.
Oh yeah,
book
that's
character.
right. That's right.
okay, yeah.
That's right. That's what you
Start there.
said. Mine was just because of popularity, not like specifically power or anything like that. Cyborg. I grew up with Cyborg.
How do you
So
feel about the Teen Titans Go version of Cyborg? Because he is the show.
yeah,
Him and Beast Boy is the
yeah.
show. And they
You
did
know,
that
like-
whole entire what was that song they kept playing all
Yeah,
the time?
yeah. They had a whole meme about a battle between him and his song and Steve from American Dad. And
Ain't nobody animated fucking with Steve from American Dad.
Steve, bro.
Steve, I thought Steve was Justin Timberlake at first. I was like, bro, this nigga, yo,
Like, dog,
He got some hits. Bro, you saw that in the locker? She went crazy.
The locker was lit.
Yeah.
Swear to
But
God.
that's my favorite character.
Boys
I was gonna go with
12,
Martian.
bro.
Boys,
12. I need a shot, boy. It's that shit, boy.
Damn, I forgot about that. That was one of my favorite episodes.
Swear to
But
God.
yeah, Cyborg is my favorite character just based off of history. I grew up with him. If I had to pick someone else, it'd be Martian Manhunter. That's just me though.
Yeah, he's
We're
not.
you said we're
He turns into a black guy. It's not like Piccolo where we just call him black. No, he turns into a
yeah,
nigga.
that's true.
His main person is black.
Man, fuck Piccolo.
Yeah, he
I don't
turned-
like Piccolo.
he
Nope.
turned-
Now,
Nope.
okay, well. On that note, who's your favorite black character?
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite, like my first favorite black superhero is just cause like that was the first one my pop showed me who ain't never get no play was Icon, and then second it got to be Black Panther.
Shout out to Chadwick.
No cap.
Did y'all see the new
Bro,
What If?
Hey, I really fuck with what they did.
It
bro.
kind of had me tear up a little bit.
It got
to me.
It got me, but I love how they did the story with
Yeah.
Another thing in the Marvel
It's
game,
awesome.
bro, they put a like after the Black Panther expansion. Once you finish it, they got a tribute to Chad up in the credits and shit.
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
a tribute on Disney to Chad.
Yeah.
Yep, it was right. It was right in the credits in the beginning and right at the end.
It was nostalgic, and I hate to use that word because it's too soon, but given the situation.
I wonder what they're
Okay.
gonna do with this Wakanda forever now, though.
Man,
My favorite black.
Huh?
My-
You,
he said it's gonna be trash.
you didn't already have
My-
why you feel that way.
My favorite black superhero is Spawn.
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 Ooh,
Somebody just said that.
He was well represented in his comic book. You know what I'm saying? He went through the whole gauntlet of everything. He did the whole thing. It was over by the time I was in middle school by the time Spawn was done. So I got to read that whole thing in full.
Shout out to Michael Jaleel White because we wouldn't even give a fuck who he was.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
movie put me on for
Yeah.
sure.
No
It's
cap.
like Wesley Snipes with Blade. Like,
Facts.
It's like a staple, even whether you like it or not. That
And I'm
was like a
surprised ain't none of
staple.
y'all pick Blade too. Y'all.
I mean,
crazy.
he there,
but like it's Blade.
But I mean, I'm just talking about a character in general. Whether it's like
when the comic
for
come out,
me,
you gonna
Cyborg
get-
was like the
Yeah.
fictional Cyborg,
Right.
not like Zack Snyder's
Right.
Cyborg.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Teen Titans,
I don't know,
Cyborg.
comic Cyborg storyline was actually.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
too. But again, I wouldn't base my choice off of Zack Snyder's
He
Cyborg.
was one of the first niggas who had a real hood ass
Yeah.
storyline.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
speaking of that,
wait. We got a special guest, the one that's
Hold on.
peering in with his dreads
Hold
right
on.
there.
You niggas ain't finna act like I ain't in the room.
Shout out. Wait. Shout out.
Me.
Shout out. You
El-
definitely.
Hey, hold on. I'll shout myself out. Elevated Rhinoceros Truck 217 in the house. You know who it is. You know who it is. Don from Slick Talk with Scales. I'm here.
this nigga hit 100 now. He everywhere.
You gotta know that.
What's your opinion on it, Don? What's your favorite black
who's yours?
character?
T'Challa's the greatest black comic book character
Big,
ever written.
big facts.
Why?
No
Because he
cap.
showed niggas with money.
First
Yeah,
of all,
okay.
T'Challa's the richest comic book character. And on top of that, he's the greatest leader.
Yeah.
No cap.
He's the first black leader of the Avengers. He's the first
Black member of the Fantastic
black member
Four.
of the Fantastic Four. He is the black member of the Illuminati.
Facts. He smashed Storm.
He wiped Storm. Of what?
He wife Storm.
No, we didn't say 10. We just said the Avengers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
we
said
said the
that.
Avengers.
Yo, yeah.
No.
No.
No,
X-Men,
she
bro.
was never an Avenger. She was never an Avenger.
No, she was never an Avenger. She never really left.
Nigga, this show shit.
The only
Exactly.
No, she
It's
just
just
X-Men.
X-Men.
She left.
Just X-Men.
Her and T'Challa, when they were married, went to go give Sue and Storm a break. I mean, Sue and Rich a break.
Yeah.
So they went and ran the Fantastic Four. Then they did that bullshit ass storyline where T'Challa swung off on Storm, and unlike other bitches, Storm was like, "Fuck you, I'm out." Threw the whole kingdom away.
T'Challa.
No, he left her.
Come on, man. T'Challa has
he
wielded.
left.
T'Challa has wielded the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
No cap.
yeah.
No cap.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, he's the king of the dead. He
Indeed.
actually has a new power set because he's the king of the
And
dead.
let's not
Necromancy.
forget, he took Wakanda to outer space, and they got their own fucking planet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Damn, that's true.
when you talk about the Wakanda Forever movie, that's why it's gonna suck, man.
I know it's gonna bother you. We've had that talk.
No, and not without Chadwick. Without T'Challa.
It's gonna be.
It's
ass.
like it's
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm sorry.
I get
I'm
it.
sorry. Chadwick is gone, but T'Challa is an important character.
In
He
Marvel.
means more
No question
than
with
the
that.
person playing him.
So then with that, because
Common
of
butt.
Chadwick not being here, and he was a staple in itself for that role. Do you think that is something someone else can feel?
Yes. And
Yes,
they've
absolutely.
actually really just said it. Like the time when we had the conversation, it wasn't in place. But over the course of this year, they put it in place where you can replace any character now
I feel so
because
too.
of the Loki storyline.
Yeah.
I agree
Because
with
of the
that. I just
multiverse.
feel like people are just too hung up on.
And it's because of who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
because
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
He was just the first.
So
to
you
do
gonna
it.
tell me David
And
Washington?
impactful.
You gonna tell me David Washington can't beat T'Challa?
You said David Washington?
Yeah,
Is that Denzel Washington's son?
that's Denzel Washington's
I think
son.
he is a good.
No cap.
I'm so glad you said that.
I'm
shit.
not saying people.
I
not,
feel
I'm
like-
not saying other people not good actors. I'm
No,
saying
I
I'm
get it
saying
too,
the
but, like,
role of Black
I feel like he
Panther
could fit that though. No
Yeah.
cap. He looked like it.
He
got
looks
the
like
part
it.
and everything.
And he's a good actor.
You know, the fans pay for
Right.
people to make these movies all this crap. The fan reception to the new Black Panther is not gonna be.
But
good
why is that?
anytime
But
soon.
why is that?
Bro. No, hold on. Let's keep it funky, boss. If Robert Downey Jr. had died after doing Iron Man 1, they would have replaced him.
Yeah.
No cap.
That's what I was just going to say. They replaced.
Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man 1 is not Chadwick Boseman.
Bro, there is no
Actually,
MCU
he is.
without
He
Robert
is,
Downey
bro.
Jr.
He is,
is,
like,
bro.
nigga, right now, no one can see Iron Man being but Robert.
Can't nobody be else.
Robert Downey Jr. after Iron Man 1, like black kids after freaking Black Panther.
Absolutely,
Yes,
yes,
he
bro.
was.
When absolutely.
They can't take costs for nothing.
We did that
Nigga,
because
that was-
We
don't
did that
get
right.
movies.
Right. We did that because we don't get
We
movies.
don't
Yeah.
get movies.
Listen.
So that's the whole
They-
point I'm making.
But it's not. It wasn't about Chadwick Boseman. You know how many motherfuckers didn't know what Chadwick Boseman's name was?
Yes.
He was T'Challa.
Yes. Yes.
The character means more than the actor.
I-
No, that's true. But I'm telling you, the fan reception for something is not going to be good anytime soon.
So
Who
let's-
cares?
Who cares?
No.
People
So
making
let's,
the movies, they want their
let's-
money.
But when they gonna get their
This
money,
is
we
how-
coming.
This is how
No
they gonna
cap, we
fix
gonna watch
both
it
of y'all
regardless we
problems
like it
in
or
one
not.
suit. Wakanda Forever is to move the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Which
we
I
just
thought Shuri should have been
which
Black
we
Panther
got.
too.
We don't know.
Hell no.
We don't know what's
She
gonna
is Black
happen.
Panther, though.
Comma, but
She was for 6 motherfucking months in the comic books. She was Black Panther.
And what was T'Challa?
He had lost his powers.
yeah,
And his
Guess
rank. And
what?
his rank, not
Guess
his
what?
rank. He lost his rank first and then his power.
Guess what?
He
After
lost his
after
rank. He
after
got
6
kicked
months,
out of here.
after 6 months, he got it all back. Because he's Black Panther.
But she was.
The story, the Black
She was
Panther.
the queen.
Listen.
She was Black
This is what people get confused.
They made her the queen.
The
in
comic
game.
book Black Panther is not about Black Panther, the powers,
It's
the
about
suit.
T'Challa.
It's about T'Challa
Yeah.
and T'Challa's leadership as a king
No cap.
yeah. It's always
and
his whole story.
leading a country that nobody knew existed into the rest of the world. It's about T'Challa. T'Challa's more important than any other character in that fucking series. And so you can't just slap a Black Panther suit on a
Fucking shit.
motherfucker and say it's Black Panther.
They talked about his fail. He failed. He didn't just walk out like, I don't want to be Black Panther anymore. They kicked him out.
So in the
And
MC,
then he lost his
so did he
power.
fail in the MCU?
Yes. In the comic, he took a
No,
No.
MCU.
Okay. So what?
But
Oh,
since he died, isn't she supposed to
no.
pick up the
He
mantle?
T'Challa didn't die. Chadwick
In the
Boseman
MCU
died.
in the MCU tech. In the
No,
MCU at the
I don't
moment,
think that
he's
they
still
will do
They
alive.
that.
can't do that. That's gonna fuck up
That's
the
gonna fuck
story.
up
Right.
That's why
Like,
I don't
It's
think.
like-
not the same as the
bro, but
comics.
look.
I don't think
You gotta
they're
think
gonna
about it.
follow Black Panther in this one, but that does not mean that they're BP3. Because let's be honest, there's gonna be a
Yeah.
three.
that-
That's when
Marvel
he gets
Marvel
replaced.
does trilogies.
Yeah, Black 2. Yeah, 2 is just going to get the whole MCU.
The lore of
storyline moving.
Wakanda and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's growing the characters.
Yeah.
things
But
like that.
I agree exactly with what you're saying. Like I that literally just touched a nerve because I really get upset about the fact that like it's so easy to replace Batman, Superman, all
Thank
the
you.
time.
No cap.
They do
Thank
it.
you.
three
They
cap.
do it all the
times
time.
Bro, they
over.
done replaced Batman like 5 times,
Five
bro.
times.
Speaking
Dude,
of Batman,
the motherfucker.
Can we put this nigga on the shelf for a while?
Batman.
There's no excuse for this nigga to have 5 comics going on simultaneously and 2 fucking movies in less than
Yep.
3 years.
No cap.
You got a whole fucking roster.
But
Bro,
why can't?
bro,
But then
listen.
if that's the case, why can't Black Panther do the exact same
Exactly.
thing?
Exactly.
And be represented. And
It's come on.
what? The only thing that is not the only reason why it's not the same thing is because of white privilege. If we want to be
Thank
real.
you. Thank
If we
you.
want to be real.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you.
We can move.
Yes.
Yes.
So we can move on.
Because and the difference is white people realize Bruce Wayne, Batman, is more important than who the fuck
Than
is
who the fuck
playing
is
him.
playing him.
No
That is
cap.
true.
Bro, they finna put the little kid from Twilight in the motherfucker.
Exactly,
He's finna
bro.
be Batman.
Yes. he is
Robert
Batman
Pattinson
right
is
now.
finna be Batman.
And
Batman
I still
right
stand,
now.
And I still stand by what I said because he's also a good actor.
He's a good actor.
himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a damn good Batman.
But the point that I'm trying to say is exactly that I don't have the same mindset about dude from Twilight playing Batman that I would if again David Washington was playing T'Challa.
No cap.
David Washington is I'm so mad about Tenet not getting the
Yeah, 'cause
flowers.
it-
Tenet was
Tenet was cold.
Insidious on steroids.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Tenet was
good.
cold.
It's so good.
So good.
It's a
Man.
mind fuck.
I never even
That's
knew
a
that
scary
was
movie.
Denzel
See, and no, it
Washington's
came out.
son.
It came out during the pandemic, and that's
Yeah,
why
that's what
that's why I
yeah.
didn't get a
It
lot
was
of
one
play.
of the few movies that only went to theaters.
Yeah.
So they
Okay.
tried to make you come to theater. In the
Yeah,
in
in
the
the
pandemic.
pandemic.
That's why a lot of people didn't know about it, but because I watched it at home. But that was the first time I ever
Where you watch it
saw
at?
Dave on like a torrent app that I had.
Okay.
But that was the first
I mean,
time.
it's
and
on HBO now.
It's on HBO Go
HBO
now.
Max.
It's on
It's on HBO Max.
It's called-
Tenet.
That was
The-
the first
the
time I
Tenet?
ever seen.
No,
Tenet.
Tenet. T-E-N-E-T.
Okay.
Yeah, like a
Okay.
nigga who live in your apartment building.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
A Tenet.
pronounced that way, but
You
not
said
spelled
David
that way.
Washington playing there?
Yeah, the
Dude,
main
that was the
character
first
is
time
David
I
Washington.
ever seen
I'm
David.
gonna watch
I
that.
didn't know it was Denzel Washington's son, but I see the resemblance. I see the
The mannerisms.
core of
Yeah.
Denzel
Oh,
in
you
this
didn't see
man.
that one with him and Zendaya then.
I
Right.
seen that one too.
That's
that
how
was the
you
second
know
one I
that's
saw.
his son.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
what?
how you know that's his son.
But again, all that
Yeah, the
say that
movie was
also
Zendaya-
say
was
that there's
Zendaya.
no reason why,
Recently?
like the same
Yeah.
way that you
What's it
feel
called?
about
Dunes?
It's on Netflix.
the
On
idea
Netflix?
of T'Challa
I don't
and
know that one.
keeping that with Chadwick.
They ain't gonna make no money right now because
I don't believe
You
that.
crazy.
I don't believe that.
You crazy. Hey, Marvel prints
Yeah, nigga,
money.
you just seeing all the
No
pessimistic
cap.
posts.
Bruh,
No
look.
cap.
Marvel,
like he said,
Marvel
See, that,
prints
just because
money.
you see it
said.
pessimistically doesn't mean that I don't see optimism.
Marvel prints
Because
money.
I
my
also
man.
see the same
Bring it down.
thing.
Bring it down.
I
Hey,
see the exact
listen,
same thing.
Bring it down.
Listen, if the trailer, it's serious to me.
When it
It's
comes to the
serious
black
to me.
agenda,
When
does.
it come to T'Challa, it's
Yeah,
serious
that's
to
serious
me.
to me.
Okay.
Okay, just to go ahead and alleviate, you love the comics, right? Yeah. They have made multiple different variations of Wakanda comics. Any of them that's not Black Panther orientated have always been canceled after 5 episodes.
Yep.
No cap.
And that's
you
not
talking about. Wait, what you mean?
The books.
You talking about the comics? What do you mean?
any
the
Wakanda-based comic books or Black Panther and crew and stuff like that, where he's not the central character. They never
They
make
don't-
it.
they
past
don't make
that-
it.
They don't make it past 5 episodes.
That's
I was
that's
down
why
for that
Shuri.
Wakanda and crew.
That's why Shuri. Yes, she made the 6.
But her story was needed
Congratulations.
in that.
She made the 6.
A month a season,
Right.
a month
A
an
month.
episode.
It seemed like they cut her off at 60. That was badly received.
No,
Yeah, it was
you gotta-
badly
it was.
received.
It
It was badly received. People.
He got his King of the Dead powers in the first place.
You gotta think about Siri.
That's
Siri
why
comic-
they enjoyed the story.
Yeah.
Series comic dropped right after the movie.
Yes.
So it was more so eating off of who in the hell is this girl that's got all this fucking technology.
The mystery of
So
it
that's
all.
why
Yeah.
it was made.
Even the fact that T'Challa had never not been king. I remember that he has never not in the history of T'Challa being the king of Wakanda. He's never.
It was like think about it like this.
Everybody's like, what do you mean did they kick T'Challa?
Think about it like this. It's the anticipation of not knowing what's going on. Shuri,
Sure.
Yeah.
that anticipation, not really knowing her, knowing she might be taking the crown more or less. But then when he comes back, it's like, oh, okay, bitch, we don't even need you in the space like that.
Well,
like T'Challa is
If
back.
what I'm hearing, you hear all kind of rumors when it comes to the MCU. We're not getting Riri Williams, but we're still getting Ironheart.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I thought they already cast Riri
I
Williams.
keep hearing
No, they
that
cast Ironheart.
they
for
cast
sure.
Ironheart.
We getting
Okay.
Ironheart.
We get
Yeah, we get
Ironheart,
Ironheart. I
but
seen
they
the
haven't
actress
But she may not be
confirmed if
Riri
it's
Williams.
real.
It's a black chick.
It's a black
It's a black
chick. I
chick.
forgot who it was.
I don't know, bro. Because basically, in so many words, what I'm hearing is Shiri is going to be making the suit.
They said that they gonna
I
confirm.
fuck with that.
I
fuck with that.
I thought they were trying to
So is they gonna like in the new movie they gonna confirm that T'Challa dead? Like they gonna
Who
throw
knows?
that-
No,
We don't know.
I have no
Because it's not
idea.
following the
They keep-
storyline.
I have no idea,
They
and
don't-
I
they keeping
don't
it
think
so
I don't
close
think
to
that I don't.
I don't think they can do. I don't think they is gonna do that. That's gonna like fuck up the whole multiverse story.
Bro, listen. So listen. The reason why they took Cap out of play, and not because Chris Evans didn't want to come back, because he didn't, but he did.
He did.
He would have. The reason they were comfortable with saying, okay, we can move Iron Man out and Captain America because T'Challa was supposed to lead the Avengers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm cool with that too.
No cap.
And so they're in a fucked up spot where they got to figure out, can we do an Avengers movie?
You can, but
They gotta
they
recast
also-
T'Challa.
They
you
don't
also-
have
you
don't
also
have
the
a
Young
leader.
Avengers- you also have the Young Avengers in place, low key.
Right. I know that's what they're trying to do
Wait,
in the background.
low-key?
They're also trying to do Thunderbolts in the background.
Yeah, that's the
Could
whole,
you see Will Smith doing T'Challa?
No.
Nah,
Why
No.
not?
nah.
Uh-uh.
He too goofy for it, bro.
Yeah.
Whoever plays T'Challa has
You
to,
gotta have an air of regality to you.
right.
You
You got to be.
Because I was with you until you just said that. Like he does not have that type of
Right.
He,
David Washington has that.
even when
by
Presence.
default.
Right.
even when he gets goofy, he's completely over here. He played the character that he was supposed to play for.
Yeah, it's just like when he was in Suicide Squad. Like I
Yeah,
liked him in
exactly.
Suicide Squad, but you still have that I can't take you serious.
You're right.
eyes.
You
There's
always
no
gonna have
cap.
that.
When he was Deadshot, I couldn't I couldn't
It
get behind it.
It was
Yeah.
good. I liked
He
it
was
personally,
serious, but
but
even then, it was like you still goofy at times.
Will Smith.
When it comes to good black actors getting put in these like superhero roles, this is something I was just talking to my friends about earlier. How do y'all feel about Jamie Foxx playing Spawn? That's gonna happen. He's a good actor, right? But
I would
niggas
take
who
him
read
more-
Spawn are like, y'all know,
I would take him
I'm
more
like,
serious than I would
don't
take
know.
Will Smith.
But I don't know if I could take him as Spawn. Do y'all remember how you played Electricity Fam?
No, I agree.
Electro.
I just
Yeah.
I agree.
Hold on. You also have to remember that somebody wrote it. That
Somebody
way.
wrote it bad.
I understand that, but I don't know if Jamie Foxx can play Spawn. Man.
Look, bruh, he played Ray when we didn't expect it.
Jamie Foxx.
I didn't expect.
Jamie Foxx could do anything. Jamie
I'm
Foxx
not-
is one of them dudes.
Jamie
I'm not
Foxx
against
can.
it.
Jamie Foxx is one of them
It's
dudes.
like exactly what you
But he's
said.
okay with bad writing. If you're a good actor, you make bad
But you
writing.
also have to
That bad
remember-
writing for Electro is terrible. He's still even.
He ate it, even though terrible. You gotta remember, once he becomes Spawn, bro, we won't see actual Jamie for a while.
Right.
We'll
Yeah.
see the character
Yeah.
Spawn more than
It's
anything.
but like I said, I agree with what you're saying. It's just
Spawn.
I would give him
Spawn's
more
a very
chance
easy
than I would give
character to
Will
play.
Smith.
I feel
Yeah.
bad about the new Blade, though. Now, y'all don't feel weird about it. I feel
Mahershala
weird
Ali?
about Mahershala
Yeah.
Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah, he.
A lot
Yeah.
of people get me about that. They're like, man,
No, he
like,
fits it.
Mahershala Ali is like real.
No,
good.
Mahershala-
He fit-
Mahershala
Bruh.
Ali let you know
Fucking
what
wh-
he could do when he was in Power Man.
Yeah.
Fam.
He fit Blade to me already, though. Like,
Okay.
he fit
His
Blade
persona,
to me.
yeah.
Right.
His
I
persona.
got a question.
Wesley Snipes stamped him. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about the little She-Hulk movie that's coming out?
The show on
It's a
Disney
show
Plus.
and it's
I
necessary.
don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
To be honest.
I just
Yeah.
I'll see when it come out of this.
They get. I'm trying. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the little She-Hulk situation.
If it's cold, it's cold.
Let me tell you why She-Hulk. Why? See, Marvel's slick. So Marvel can't make a Hulk movie
Yep.
because
Oh,
Universal owns the rights,
because of that. Yeah,
and they don't want Universal involved with Hulk no more.
good.
Right?
Okay, because they
So
was
what they
Wait,
be
wait,
doing?
let me ask you a question. Do Universal own all rights of Hulk or just the Green Hulk? Because you can loophole that.
It's the green.
They have
Hulk.
they have rights to the Hulk and the characters from the Hulk.
all characters.
Yes,
Yeah.
Marvel has.
That's
Mar-
why they. That's why they
That-
made no
that's where I
Hulk
was
movie.
going. That's where I was going there.
that their agreement with Universal is much like the agreement with Sony, where we could use all these characters. That Universal says the only thing you can't do is make an Incredible Hulk movie without us. And so Marvel, like, y'all ain't touching Incredible Hulk no more. So
they
We
can
need-
add,
here's what we
they can
do.
add the Hulk
Here-
entity
here-
into the Avengers or
right,
something like
so
that.
here,
but
right. So here's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Hulk movies in the background.
Yeah.
So if you didn't notice,
That's what Ragnarok was.
Ragnarok is a Hawk movie.
Oh, yeah.
But I ain't gonna
Ragnarok
lie, I
really
was a
was
little. I
World War
still
Hulk.
was a little.
That-
I was
that's-
mad, bro.
that is very
I was
slick.
mad
That
at
was World War
Ragnarok.
Hulk.
I was mad at Ragnarok because it wasn't World War Hulk. It was. That's not how it happened.
Bro, we're not. The MCU is not
But
ready
given-
for World
but
War
given
Hulk.
what
I,
he said-
I need them to be
no.
ready for World War Hulk because
No.
I'm ready for World War Hulk. That comic was amazing.
Well, actually, at
bro.
the time, you couldn't give it. Well, they did a good job of getting it started.
Yeah.
Because you needed the Illuminati to really kick Hulk the fuck out.
Yeah.
But they used the Avengers on the low, which was good. I could roll with that.
I feel like
They set it up, but I'm gonna let you finish. But the power scaling in the MCU is just now they're ramping up. If you haven't noticed, like they weren't doing that. Everybody was lesser powered than what they are in the comic books.
Okay.
Yup.
So Disney Plus allowed them to open it up. Okay, so we're gonna open it up.
Shout out
We're
to
gonna show
Disney
y'all
Plus.
how strong Scarlet Witch is for real.
No
Yup.
cap.
We're going to get that in the multiverse of madness.
Right. So well, now that you scale up Scarlet Witch, you can scale up Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yup.
Right.
yeah.
Then you can scale up Spider-Man.
I was just gonna say
X-Men
Spider-Man.
not coming soon. It's
No,
gonna be
we
at
got-
least
we got
10 years
fi-
before
we
we
got
see
at
it.
least 5 to 6 for them.
Yeah.
You'll get people sprinkled in because it'll move the story, but we're not going to get a full blown.
The first mutant for real that you might see is Rogue,
Yeah.
because Rogue should be in Captain Marvel too.
or you might, yeah, you're right. That's right. That becomes for Wakanda Forever because we're supposed to get Storm in that.
Right.
Okay, so real quick before I want to move on to the next
Yeah, we got it.
topic. But did you say who your favorite black character?
Because this nigga took over.
My bad. Y'all know I'm
You
a
know,
bully.
we already got him here on Tuesday.
You know I'm a
and Thursday.
podcast
He
bully.
slid on
And
Sunday.
now we got him Sunday
And now
too.
he
Damn.
slid in on a Sunday. Nigga, ain't she supposed to be brunching?
You know what?
Oh, are they after this? Are they after this?
Huh?
Are they after this?
No.
Oh, bro.
You know what? Let me go give me a bottle of Ricardo Moore and get the fuck up out of here.
Nice plug. Nice plug.
No, I do want your
Also, we are also sponsored by Hustler Condoms.
I seen that.
Hustler Condoms.
Oh.
Which confuses me because Raw is law.
Yikes.
Raw is law for a lot of you niggas. A lot of you niggas
Dog,
like
I'm
to go
finna
raw
start
head
saying
Rex.
that shit.
But if you find something that you're not sure about, try Hustler Condoms.
You recorded
market.
you recorded the commercial already?
Right.
Not yet.
Here's the commercial right
Not
there.
yet. It's coming.
Here's the commercial right
Wait.
It's coming.
Here we go. And now we're back.
there.
No, I do want you here for this next question real quick.
If you
Um,
find your senpai sexy,
So the next
Hustler Condoms.
question
Hustler
would be
No, real
favorite-
quick though.
favorite storyline.
Ooh, favorite storyline?
Favorite. Let me
Yeah, it
kill
was
two birds
supposed to
with
be
one
favorite
stone.
superhero.
Favorite black character, honestly, bro, because
Nigga,
I
it's
feel
11:30.
like it didn't. I feel like the way they closed out the Ultimate MCU and brought my boy Miles Morales over was fucking epic. And we needed that. And
Yeah.
the fact that he's not only black, but he's also Latino, dope all around.
I mean, he's black all the way around because he's
Question.
half black, half Puerto Rican. So
I
Puerto
was-
Ricans is black.
Yeah, they
They just speak Spanish.
I wouldn't say that these two people are in the same, I guess, hierarchy in anything. But do you think that they would have like Miles Morales playing that role as
Right.
Spider-Man, even with it being a CG animated?
Oh, you're talking about
film?
Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah,
That
even
was
with
dope,
that being
man.
there, it was still a staple.
It was dope.
Do
It's
you
dope.
feel like if Black Panther was animated in the same way, it would still have the same impact?
Look at the what if, and that answers
Man, the
your
what if
question.
was the what
Yeah,
if was
that
so
was like-
dope.
look at the what if.
What if
cold.
was so
Look at
dope.
the
It,
what
I
if.
mean,
It was
it
so
was.
fire.
Now that I think about it, it was cold as hell.
That shit
It was
was fire.
the way they told the story and made you did your callbacks at the same time.
Yeah.
Like the fact Thanos alone, bro.
Yeah, I was
Thanos-
looking like, what?
Thanos alone.
Well, if it was that impactful, then
That's
would you prefer CG over live action?
No, I
I
prefer
would
live
live
action.
I need my live action.
Yeah, I want the live action.
This last 10 years made you demand I have to have live
Yeah.
action, especially for the fact that we don't get too many movies anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, as a black
As a
demographic,
black-
yeah,
as a black
absolutely.
demographic,
yeah,
I
yeah.
want to see all my melanated people
You're
on
absolutely
screen
right.
in every aspect.
The-
Don't animate me if I could help it.
The what if the what if even strengthened my resolve to see them recast T'Challa.
Yeah.
It
No
strengthened
Me
it
too. Me too.
because T'Challa was so cold, such a good leader, such
Fam,
a
they
good,
made him
such a
change
good
the
father. He
universe.
changed the universe.
He changed the
Literally.
universe.
And it just so
Literally
happened that
saved
Chadwick
it, his
Boseman
uni-
was able to play that role because if you look at his life outside,
Yeah.
Black
And that's what
Panther,
made-
he exudes that more.
And
or
I
less.
think that's what, to close that out, that's why people won't let it happen, because it's like, first of all, he just died. Okay. So it's kind of like
It's too soon.
disrespectful
Yeah.
to just like, okay, well, we got to keep it moving, which is why Wakanda Forever we're getting without him, but Black Panther 3,
You better bring me back
it's-
we're
T'Challa.
getting them.
T'Challa.
How many years y'all think that's gonna take?
No, but I
About
guarantee you a Black Panther will be in the MCU before the movie drops. Though,
Yeah.
in one shape or form.
The anticipation.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
anticipation.
They
is
got
huge
to.
for T'Challa.
Yeah, once this multiverse of madness gets corrected, now everything can come together. That's why the 5 or 6 years timeline is where it is.
Yeah.
For the X-Men.
I'm just curious to see who's gonna play Sue Storm.
Who gonna play Doom?
Anybody could play Doom, bro. Let's
It's
keep it
Doom.
Hey, people be tripping me out. I like the original Doom from first two Fantastic Four movies.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
dude from Charmed.
Yeah, I like
Charmed.
Yeah, he said charm.
Was he not good?
I mean, but that was our
Nigga,
first time seeing
when I
Doom.
see that nigga, it's exactly how I feel about Will Smith playing any other role. You just see Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
Yeah.
when you see him.
Yeah.
It's the same with the dude that played Doom. I see Charm.
I know-
I
I'm-
had totally forgot that he had played Doom.
I'ma
until
tell
I
you.
saw that post.
I'm gonna tell you. I know who play. I know who's playing Doom.
Who?
I know. I know exactly who it is. It's Keanu Reeves.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
If they cast him, bro, it's Keanu
But remember,
Reeves,
they
bro.
lock into those roles.
It's Keanu Reeves, bro. Like that's like I ain't gonna lie.
Like nowadays, he Neo. Like
Him and
Neo.
him and Ryan Reynolds,
Nah.
they're my favorite actors. Bro.
No, I can't say that.
No, John Wick
I can't
ain't
say
real.
John Wick
No.
way different from
John,
Neo.
Yeah,
John Wick,
yeah.
that nigga.
And that's
Don't
why
disrespect
Jamie,
my
and
boy.
that's why Jamie Foxx
What?
will be able to play Spawn, because the versatility of
Come
these
on,
actors
bro.
is impeccable.
I played John Wick back to back. This nigga would be in there doing this.
No,
No.
he got that
No.
one line he do and everything, but that's about it.
That's different. That's different.
He
No,
was funny beforehand. When he was funny before, he acted way different. You know the goofy.
that's
shit.
the versatility though.
After military, as soon as he hit the Matrix, he's been Neo.
No, he is
No,
not.
bro.
No, he is
No,
not.
bro.
No, he is not.
No.
No, he is not.
No.
The only thing that you could correlate,
Where that
correlate
button at?
between John Wick
Press
and,
that button.
and Neo is
Press
the-
that button.
Wrap it up.
No, it's just the one line. That's the only thing that you can correlate to it. But
Come
John
on
John
now.
Wick is a lot more aggressive than Neo. A
Wick
lot
that
more
nigga.
aggressive.
John Wick
John
that
Wick is
nigga.
a
A
whole.
lot more aggressive.
He a
John Wick-
different ball
John
game,
Wick
bro.
needs a comic.
And he not even like he don't output the aggression, but you could tell he's a
Bro,
lot more aggressive. than
Every
Neo.
every assassination movie that has came out is been based off of John Wick, bro. Like that new
Talking about-
movie that
assassination movies before John Wick. Don't do this.
I'm talking about all-
John Wick
shut your
changed.
ass up.
He's saying
Shut your
John
ass
Wick
up.
changed
listen. Look, when
assassination
John Wick
movies.
came out, you know how many different movies where they got an assassin trying to be a normal person, and because he's that nigga, they try to bring him back.
That's an old Chinese
Man,
lore, period.
that shit ain't.
Like,
that
how
ain't.
many,
Yeah.
how
That
many
shit-
old
that shit-
karate
it's-
movies
that
that
shit,
been
but-
a nigga trying to get out
Look,
the game?
It's
that
a
shit-
Chinese trope.
But that shit ain't
It's a
been
Chinese
like
movie
it
trope.
ain't been so much as noticed until John Wick came
No,
out.
Like
is
they keep
what I'm
dragging.
trying to say.
They keep
It
dragging
ain't
me
been
back
so
in.
noticeable
I
until
don't-
John Wick came
Nope,
out.
I don't
bro.
agree with that. I don't agree with that.
All of the recent
Nigga, that's-
look.
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
look.
all
look.
bullshit aside,
Stay with it.
that's
Stay with it.
Scorpion story.
All of the recent assassination movies, bro, that just came out, bro, has literally been like John Wick. That nobody, he's literally John Wick, who's an old
because
man.
Jason,
bro.
because Jason,
Come on, man.
because Jason Statham had plenty movies before John Wick, and he had that same
Hey.
exact
Every fucking
Chinese
Damn,
trope.
Transporter.
Transporter
Man.
4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7.
Yeah.
Come
Dude.
on,
Statham was that
I'm
nigga.
trying to
Shit.
quit.
Transporter was
Taken.
he was
taken.
He was out of the
He's out of the game.
yeah, he was out of the game and went to save his daughter.
Equalizer.
Yep.
The Equalizer.
The Equalizer.
Denzel
I'm out of the
Washington.
game.
Yeah.
Took a nigga
Okay,
daughter
fair
and dragged me
enough, fair
back.
enough. But all of
You-
the
it's
all
just-
of the
it's
assassination
just for
movies
you.
that's coming out right
It's
now,
just for
bro.
you that John Wick is just more
Yeah, bro, you're
impactful.
nuts. I
It's
said
just
that.
more impactful.
That's what I'm saying. That's literally
For
what I'm
you.
saying. Not even for me, for all of the
Alright,
new
I'm back.
generations, bro, who seen John Wick and ain't seen
Gotta use-
all of
Hey,
them
that's fine,
transporters, bro.
Boom,
I was,
boom,
I was, I was, I was susceptible to that because I got parents who watch shit like that.
Right.
But niggas now, they don't know about transporter. When they say
Nah,
assassination
ain't that
movie,
old, dog.
when they say
Can't say that.
Transporter came out in the
what you
2000s.
mean?
I can't say that.
Niggas
Man,
my age who I went to
niggas
school
your
with.
age got Netflix.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all
But
can
they
watch
don't. They
whatever
still,
the fuck
they
y'all
still
want
don't
to.
know about that shit.
Nah, I
Most
agree
niggas
with
still
that.
don't know
maybe
about
your,
that shit.
maybe your friends or something like that. But I
Most
know
niggas,
around
most
your age
niggas,
that
in,
have seen
you
Hey,
got-
niggas your age
okay,
watch
look,
IP Man.
Look. You got to think about it. IP Man was a newer movie, bro. I'm talking Transporter came out,
bro.
Nigga, IP Man
came out.
No,
IP
no,
Man
no,
came
no,
out
no.
in like IP Man started coming out in like
No, bro.
2011.
No,
No.
And the
IP
newest
Man,
one- and
IP
the
Man
newest
came
one-
out in the 90s.
The newest ones, bro. The
IP
last
Man
one
came
was
out
like
in the
in
90s.
20.
Yeah,
The
but
last
they came
one
out
was like
before-
in 2017.
But they came
bro.
out before
But
John
he's
Wick.
like on Ip
That's
Man.
before John Wick.
It's
is what
like
I'm saying.
Ip Man 8.
All of the niggas,
The
like,
original,
what I'm saying
the
is,
original. Let me tell you something. The original IP Man came out the same year as The Matrix.
okay, all of the newer ones, bro. You know they got like 4 or 5
But
movies.
that was
now,
before
bro.
John Wick, is what we saying. The storyline.
Let's move.
Yeah, we gotta move to the
We
next
gotta move.
category.
So,
bro. You lost that
favorite-
argument. It's
favorite-
okay, though.
I ain't trying to hear that.
Favorite character of all time? Honestly, dog.
Well, actually, I wanted to move on
No,
to
let's skip
storyline
that.
because I was gonna say if we got more time, we'll circle back to that.
Right.
But let's go Ferry's favorite storyline. I'll start out because I just started reading it. What was it? Darkest Hour.
Darkest Night.
Darkest
Night,
Night. I'm sorry.
Green.
Darkest
Darkest
Night.
Night was dope.
Like they just like because I'm not really privy to the comics, the nitty gritty of it all, and they put me on to the Darkest Night, and I have been astounded by the complexity, the
That shit
longevity, and just the lore of all. And this is before the Chaos Ring even came into play.
Oh yeah, no, that just happened. That just
Like
happened
that was
last year.
before that even came into play. So
Yeah.
I'm just like astounded by all the
When I say mine,
colonies between the rings and man, and then again, it's literally like with the colonies, they all have. You can literally do a whole storyline
Yes.
between each and every.
And they
Yeah.
do.
And they do.
And they
have-
do.
They do have sides.
And they
But,
do.
hey, when I say mine, I want you to go get the graphic novel,
Okay.
and it's gonna change your life.
Talking about Killer
Go,
Joke.
go ahead. No.
Oh, y'all want my okay.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
You go
First of all,
my
first of
favorite-
all, I'm not a big DC fan. I know I've read everything DC, but I don't love DC
Yeah,
like I love Marvel.
more. I like Marvel more than DC. I can't.
I'm not.
This is rooted
I'm the
in reality.
opposite. I'm the opposite. I got
What's yours, bro?
DC fever. But look, my favorite comic book of all time, the comic book that really got, as kids we all watched the TV shows and shit, but this what got me into reading comics. Infinite Crisis.
I'll give you credit on
Superboy
that.
Prime.
Which one?
Superboy Prime.
The
When he
original
came
one.
The
and
original
he,
Infinite
and he
Crisis?
beat everybody.
Give a real
Quick one.
quick.
Definitely.
Everybody in the universe versus one nigga, and they can't whoop his ass.
All right, so sum it up in a nutshell.
That's it.
DC was like, look, there's too many fucking realities.
Yup.
It's the opposite of what Marvel is doing now. So instead
Yep.
of creating all of them,
We want to make them. We want to
we
make
We
wanna
need
them.
to
make
take it
one
away.
world.
We got to
No,
expand.
they went.
We got to
make a couple
decrease.
couple universes.
Yeah, they want to decrease them.
Yeah,
So all these fucking universes started collapsing on top of each other.
yeah. They got a certain number they keep it
So
at.
just like how the Ultimate in Marvel got destroyed,
Mhm.
Earth 2 got destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Earth 2 was wild.
That's Superman. That's where the Superman who used to be able to sneeze and blow up planets and
Yeah,
shit was
that
from.
he was too fucking OP.
Yeah, they had
they're all the same Superman.
Right.
If you know the comic book, if you know the comic books right now, they
They wild out,
explained
Yeah, but
that
they was trying to signal
every
that was
Superman
that was Silver
is
Age.
our Superman.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
every
Right.
what we
They saying
reading,
every
that's the-
Superman can
that's
do
the
that.
Superman. That's whatever comic you reading. That Superman is the Superman of all Superman.
The epitome of
Yeah.
Superman.
Right. So
Yeah.
towards the end of Earth 2, a lot of characters kind of sprinkled into the other universes because
Mhm.
they want to keep certain versions of them. So that's how you got people like Huntress, Power Girl,
Right.
Superboy,
Yeah.
a variation of Lois and Superman ended up, was they in the Phantom Zone?
Yeah.
Right.
Got stuck in the Phantom Zone. And then basically what happened was somebody shattered the timeline and these motherfuckers
Don't
got
say
out.
somebody because it's in DC.
I don't
in
want to give
DC,
it away.
in DC, it's always the same person.
With big hands.
I want
Always the same
I
person
want
who
niggas to
breaks
read
the
it.
time. Come on, man. They watch the show.
DC
Oh,
you
they
talking
watch
about
the show.
the timeline.
Barry
You know who that
Allen
is.
breaks the timeline every time.
and some get fucked up.
Right.
Every time. This is why I can't get with DC. Come
This
on,
is
man.
always
Why
the
the
same
man got to
nigga.
be the scapegoat every time?
Every time. Every time.
Just saying, bro. I don't write this shit. I just read it, bro.
Like, damn,
Just
every
'cause-
time this
just
motherfucker
'cause
run
he-
back in time, he break the universe.
Just because
Hey,
he could take
hey,
one
hey.
step into a
He
different
ain't the only
timeline,
one though.
bro.
He ain't the only one. Superman and fuck some shit
Yeah,
up.
Soup
Flash.
done fuck some shit up.
Dr.
But basically,
Manhattan.
that's what the story is.
Yeah,
Without giving it away,
Dr. Manhattan.
it's the
fucking
collapse.
Dr. Manhattan
of the
definitely
multiverse.
fucked some shit up.
Don, what's your favorite storyline?
of all
the
time.
greatest storyline of all time is the Age of Apocalypse. X-Men.
I'll give you that's my top three. Not
Jesus
my number
Christ.
one, but it's my top three.
Jesus
Give us a quick synopsis.
Professor Xavier's son, Legion,
Yeah, that's that nigga.
who has multiple personality disorder. All of his personalities have a different power set, but his base power set is that he's a telepath and telekinetic, but who's almost his telepathy is as strong as his father's. His telekinesis is as strong as Jean Grey's. He becomes lucid.
Okay.
Where all the personalities go away, but all the power sets combine.
Oh.
So
he explain why the personalities leave?
But he just got sane.
Just like
he got healthy.
Anybody with Alzheimer's, how just
Yeah.
It was a
randomly
time
one
of-
day they be okay.
That actually
Yeah, it's a
happened?
time of
Yeah.
clarity.
Well,
It's a time of clarity
they
from him,
always
and
have
at that
moments of
time, he's
clarity.
able to manifest
Yeah.
That's
all
where
his
that
powers
phrase
into
came
one.
from.
Yeah.
Oh, and it just stuck.
Yes, he
Okay.
he woke up and he was lucid, and so he decided that because his childhood was so bad and his life was so bad, it was one person who was responsible for it, and it was Magneto. So he decided he's going to go back in time and kill Magneto before they created the X-Men. He goes back in time and he goes to kill Magneto, but he fractured his mind during the trip back in time, so he doesn't really remember exactly what he's doing until the day of. So the day of, he goes, "Oh, I'm here to kill Magneto," and he goes to kill him, and Magneto's powers manifest at the same time, and they get to fighting, and Charles jumps in front of him when he goes to kill Magneto.
Not knowing that's his son.
No,
No,
he
yeah,
doesn't know.
no,
He doesn't know that's his son.
Yeah, he went back in time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he killed.
So he kills him.
He kills himself.
He kills him. Legion ceases to exist. Bishop, they had sent Bishop back in time to try to stop him, but Bishop his mind got fucked up during the time travel
Damn.
experience.
What the fuck? What is
Them storylines used to be-
Chris-
you used to have to really be paying attention, boy.
Yeah, Chris Claremont, that dude.
Loops.
Chris Claremont, that dude. He used to get the fuck off. And so all of them came together. All of the writers came together to do this story because now the universe had changed because Professor Xavier was dead. So instead of him starting the X-Men, Magneto started the X-Men because the power output from Magneto and Legion was so strong, it woke up Apocalypse before he was supposed to wake up. Apocalypse with a power vacuum takes over the world, or I should say, he takes over America, and they start extinguishing humans. Humans are on the brink of extinction. They live in Europe, and like it's a whole. All this takes place in 1 week. Every X-Men comic book.
Yeah, I need to read.
Bro,
Comics, listen, bro.
Believe it or not,
Comics be
that shit go hard.
They go hard, fast, and it be in like a month.
Yeah, man.
All right. So
Quick.
piggybacking off of yours,
Like what just happened in
because
Iraq.
that's in my top three. God Loves, Man Kills is my number two.
Oh, my
Number one,
God.
they toyed with it a lot, but they never done it right, which is House of M.
Oh,
Okay, House of M. Now it's to me, I used to love Civil War until I really sat down and read everything tied to House of M. Sum it up in a nutshell: Wanda and Vision are a couple, but during Avengers Disassembled, Wanda has a break. She kills Vision. She kills Hawkeye. Okay. So at this point in time, you ain't heard shit yet, bro.
Ain't not a
You heard a motherfucking thing.
That's how it begins.
So during this time, the X-Men and the Avengers come together at Magneto's crib, and it's like, you know what? This bitch got to go. Okay, what do you want to do, Magneto?
Now, remember, Magneto is her father.
It's her father.
So like
Her powers are getting out of hand.
I guess the reason why I'm so taken back about her specifically with Vision is because of her tie to him. That wasn't there, that was non-existent.
It was existent.
Did she for real just like snap?
Yeah, she just snapped.
She snapped.
She snapped.
That's such good writing. Like
Avengers
no reason for her to snap. It just happened.
It just happened.
I love shit like
So
that.
during Avenger Disassemble, some
Yeah.
shit happened during the fight. She snapped. She never recovered back from it.
Wow.
At Magneto crib, Quicksilver by her side, like, you know, it's gonna be okay, sis. They have Magneto's, you know, you got Cap and you got Professor X. Cap and Professor X. We gotta kill this bitch. Magneto, like, what the fuck you want me to do, dog? It's my daughter. We gotta kill this bitch, bruh. Quicksilver overhears it. Goes to his dad. What the fuck you? Hold on,
I
wait.
thought Cap said no.
No. Cap ended up agreeing.
At first he did say
At
no.
first he did because he's Captain
He's
America.
Captain America.
I thought one of them had said no.
No. Magneto at first said no. Quicksilver was like,
No, he
what
stuck to no.
what the fuck?
He stuck to
No. Then all of a sudden,
I mean, that's his twin. You can't be.
all of a sudden, white light. Niggas wake up in a world where mutants run everything.
Literally white light.
White light.
They just
Mutants
somewhere-
run-
And their memory's gone.
memory's gone. Mutants run everything, dog. Every fucking thing. Humans are second nature.
do they? Don't tell me if they do. Well, just say yes or no. But do they explain where the white light came from?
Yeah,
From
You
her.
explain-
They
find
explain
out.
everything.
From her.
in the comic
You'll
book,
find
yeah.
out.
From her?
Yeah.
You'll
But
find out.
like Jubilee, or you know Jubilee the X-Men?
Yeah.
She's a big celebrity,
Yeah, she's a
superstar,
celebrity.
pop star right there.
No. You thinking of Dazzler?
I mean,
That's
Dazzler.
Dazzler.
Everybody who you know a mutant and whatever their dreams is, that's
Whatever
what their
you
reality
want
is
as a
right now.
mutant, you got it.
Scarlet.
Scarlet. This
That
is
makes.
this is
When
how
you said it
fucking
like
strong,
that. That makes
This
sense.
is how fucking strong.
Scarlet.
She fucking changed the world.
Yeah.
That's how strong she is. She reality warped everything.
Wow.
To not give it away.
This is why I keep telling y'all.
I got.
Ain't no anime.
Wolverine,
Ain't
that
no,
nigga though.
no,
ain't no-
hold on.
That's why I
When
keep
I tell
telling
you-
you. That's why I
Wolverine,
keep
that nigga
telling you. Ain't no anime character whooping no comic book character.
Right.
You can
To
stop
give-
it.
To give it away. To
Get
not give
Teddy.
it away. Hold on. Let me finish. To not give it away. Wolverine gets all.
I
his
still stand on
memories.
slime, but we'll talk about
Wait,
that.
wait. You said Wolverine gets all his memories?
All his memories.
Because
The
of his
whole
healing factor.
500 years.
Yep.
Because his
Entire
wish,
memory, the stuff that
his
he can remember
only,
before.
his only wish has ever
All.
been to remember
Yeah, his life,
everything.
his whole life.
Who's
Now
this? I'm sorry.
Wolverine.
Oh,
Wolverine.
okay.
He is the key to this.
He-
Now,
he never been able to remember
I'm
his
not-
whole life.
so even though this is the House of M, they eventually figure shit out. They handle shit. They come to her about the situation. They damn near still want to kill her now because people are starting to remember again. She does the most impactful thing in mutant history.
Oh, hey.
In a
She says
whisper.
She says 3 words. No more
Mutants. bro.
mutants.
That's it. No
She
cap.
killed
And
them all
90,
off.
how much? 90 something percent of the
192,
No,
198 is all that's left of mutants.
yeah, only
She
190
takes out
on the planet
99%
of the
of
mutants
mutants on the planet. They're
Right.
gone.
Go
No
on.
They have.
Go
they-
on.
Nobody got
they're,
no
They're
powers.
alive,
But if
but
she
they have
has
no
the power-
powers.
Fuck.
Yes.
That
99.
answered my question. That answers
She's an
my
Omega
question.
mutant. She is.
Whoa.
No. She's a
mutant. She,
No. What is it
no,
called?
that they're fixing that. So I'm gonna explain
You a
what you're
movie
talking
person.
about right now.
The
No,
movie-
he's
the movie-
no, he's
in the
right.
comic-
He's
no, in the
right
comics
because
they
in the
said
comic
that
in
she
the
not
comic
no more.
books they tried to they changed
But
her
she not Magneto's
Pietro's
daughter for real.
origins.
Nah,
That
they fixed that.
they
shit.
fixed it. They just fixed it because
It's comic
the
book.
reason why they did it was because of the X-Men and Fox.
Yeah.
But because they didn't want to give Fox any more new stories
Right.
to use in their movies.
Yep.
So what they did was they said, okay, we're gonna get rid of the X-Men. Period.
I know they're trying to when they're trying to push up the Inhumans and shit.
Right.
That did not
That's
work.
what that's why Pietro and Wanda became
Right.
Inhumans.
Right.
And
Oh,
instead of
okay,
being
okay.
mutants.
Right.
But that also played a factor because
So they back to being his kids though.
Yes.
yeah, they've
Okay.
always
They're
been
his
his
kids.
kids.
What about the third one? Green Magneto.
Polaris.
Polaris.
Is she
Yeah,
his daughter
Polaris
too?
is
She's
his
his
daughter,
daughter.
too.
She's his
Okay.
daughter.
God
She
damn,
actually
all
takes
right.
up his mantle in the future.
Yeah, I know that. But okay. God, all right.
All right. So no more mutants. Now decimation begins. That is literally what the storyline is called, is decimation. You got Quicksilver over here who realized he done fucked some shit up.
Yeah.
So he tries to run to the Inhumans. They was like, we can't
Y'all
help
lost.
you. We out. He steals the Terrigen Mist. Fucks up some more shit.
Oh.
Okay?
He had to go
You know
too.
what?
He had to go too.
What the fuck is
This is
up
why
with
he
these
had to go.
speedsters?
This is why he had to go, bro.
Because
Speedsters don't know how to leave.
because the trope
They don't think they just do.
right, the trope of the speedsters that they
move.
they move it too fast.
They impulsive.
yeah, they're impulsive. They move it too fast.
Speaking of impulse, they bring that nigga into the Flash show.
That's that nigga, bro.
Who Quicksilver?
Impulse.
No.
Impulse.
Impulse.
Oh,
Uh,
Best
that
speedster.
Flash show.
Yeah.
Do you know what he did? Do you know what Quicksilver did when he talked about he fucked some shit up?
Mm.
He released the Terrigen Mist all over the fucking world.
Yep.
So what is wait? What is
So
Terrigen Mist?
anybody who was an Inhuman,
Inhumans.
Yeah, anybody who's inhuman becoming.
Yeah, everybody who got the inhuman gene, it wakes up their powers. But if you're a mutant, it kills you.
Yep.
It's poison,
That's how
like
we got
kryptonite
Miss Marvel.
gas.
That's how we got Kamala.
Stupid
that's where
Quicksilver,
Kamala Khan
bitch.
came
Yeah,
from.
that's where Kamala came. So they use
Stupid
that
Quicksilver, bitch.
to boost the Inhuman because of what he said. Whereas, then we're not going to give you anything new. So they made the Inhumans the new mutants.
Yeah.
in
I
comics,
tried to.
Yeah,
while wiping out the regular.
Them
mutants,
cells
so
was
Fox
down,
couldn't get
boy.
shit.
When them cells went down, Marvel came back. Like we
That's
was just
marketing
playing
for
with
y'all.
that inhuman shit.
no. You know what? When the sales went down, Marvel went to Disney and said, "Buy Fox."
Please.
Fine, yes, they did.
Oh yeah.
But the great thing,
That whole deal happened because of Marvel.
Do y'all remember the TV show that they tried to put out?
you
Oh,
that
it was terrible.
That was supposed to be.
It's supposed to be
Hey,
a
let
movie.
me get to mine, man. Let me get to mine.
But start with the House of M, and I guarantee you, you're going to go down a rabbit hole. You
Too
are
many.
glad you found.
Okay.
Real
It's-
talk.
Well,
It's
I got a
nuts.
couple blunts waiting on the house. Guess
Hey,
I'll be
I
doing
go
that.
lie. I go lie. I got like top two. Like so, I got number 2 is World War Hulk.
You know,
I hear
we
you.
know you love World War Hulk. We keep
Bro,
hearing you
that's
talk
that
about
nigga.
this.
And then
Hey,
I ain't gonna
no
lie.
bad-
My number one
bad story.
favorite comic. Like I haven't read like DC and Marvel, but just cause like it's my favorite superhero. But like Immortal Hulk, when the one below all and Joe Fixit took over Incredible
Fixit,
Hulk
wow,
and
man.
decided to eat the universe. Yeah, that story was dangerous, boy.
Dog, Hulk in a gangster suit is wild. Think about it.
That was a pretty good story. I thought you
like-
was gonna pick like King in Black or something.
I wanted
we
to.
do
That's
the
my.
original
I
Civil
wanted
War.
to.
Some recent.
I
That's what I
wanted
really
to.
thought. I'm saying like
He's obsessed with the
Bro.
Incredible Hulk.
Bro, that's been
I
my
know,
favorite
yeah.
superhero since I've been a kid, bro. Like just cause like that nigga, like his whole power is like,
Hey,
matter
whooping
that the
ass.
stronger you get, you can't.
why
can't
you
fuck with him
why you
being
talking
up, bro.
about it? I just want you to know he still can't whoop Superman.
Can't.
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Can't. Because he got to get.
I don't care if it's World Breaker Hulk. I don't care.
Listen,
I don't care what
both
variation
of them
Hulk
niggas.
you choose.
I'm putting
I'm
it all like
not
this. This how I
trying to
explain
hear
to
that
niggas every
shit.
time. Both of these niggas.
Superman, the bitch, just like Goku.
Both of these niggas ain't got
And
limits.
now
Bro.
Both
it's
of
a
them
death
bitches.
battle.
Look.
Both
I
of
was
them
just
bitches.
gonna say that.
But
That
it's
sounds like a
gonna
death battle to me.
All we gonna do is make y'all mad, bro. Because
I'm not trying to hear that.
The facts be easy. If they're both of them limitless, right? When it comes to how they strength supposed to go, right?
Incredible Hulk can't die,
Hold on. Yes, he can.
No,
He's
he
died.
can't,
You know how many
bro.
times nigga done died?
bro.
Don't tell me somebody who can't die who died.
Incredible Hulk.
He's been
is-
to hell. He's been to
Incredible-
heaven.
The reason
He's
why Incredible Hulk can't die is because he takes his power from the one below all, bro. He is
That's
the
right,
spawn of
Zay.
Satan, bro.
Zay, that's right
That
now.
is that's
Say that's right now.
come on now, bro. That's
But
the
has
reason
he
why
died?
he can't die.
But has he died?
And
But
has
did-
he came
but
back
did he
every
die?
time? He came back.
So
every
right, so
time
he
dies,
died and
he
came
come
back. So that means he
stronger,
died,
bro.
right?
Soup died.
That's
too, right?
still
Once.
immortality.
Hey,
bro.
and-
That's
and-
still
One
and-
time.
if
and it
you-
wasn't
if you
really
come
death.
back.
And he never died. He was
And it
asleep.
was really death.
My
He
boy
was
was
asleep.
asleep, recharging, and woke up.
Like,
bro, keep.
but
as
Superman
long-
can
you know-
die
you know-
though.
you know
They
what,
have
though?
said in the
But
comics
Hulk
that
died-
Superman can die.
Hulk
They
died
have
hellas.
said Incredible Hulk that he cannot.
Hulk died from an arrow,
Y'all
bro.
don't like staying to the topics.
Hey,
and
man,
facts.
hey, let me
You
tell
know
you
what?
something.
I might have to agree with him because as long as there's a yellow sun, soup is limitless. There's no yellow sun, you can whoop that nigga's ass.
Yeah. So what Hulk gonna do?
Right, but Hulk just
Bro,
died
Hulk
from an
can't
arrow.
exist in space, so he can't just go kill a sun.
Actually, Hulk can survive in a vacuum. He's been sucked into a black
Hulk
hole.
just died from
so
an
don't
arrow
play
from
with
Hawkeye.
my boy. He been sucked into a black hole. Fuck that arrow. What are you talking about?
Hulk just died from an arrow from Hawkeye.
All right,
Fuck
so
that
two-
arrow.
Hold on,
Like
hold
I
on, hold on.
said.
No. You can't say fuck that
Hold
arrow.
on.
If
He
he
been
died,
sucked
he
into
died.
He
a
died
black
from an
hole.
arrow.
If he died,
If he died, he died.
100%
He
died.
still
Died
came
from
back
arrow.
to life, bro. And Hulk was vulnerable.
Superman would've
That
never
was weak
died.
Hulk. That was weak Hulk.
All right,
That was weak
in
Hulk.
the death
You taking
battle-
plenty L's, bro. You
Hold
got.
on.
I
You
ain't
got.
taking no
That's a
L's.
L.
Incredible
That's a
Hulk
L, bro.
still cannot die, regardless
That's a L.
regardless of if he died.
You know what people's argument is? Well, the Incredible Hulk fans who say that he can beat Superman, they go, well, he gets stronger the angrier he gets.
I ain't even saying that.
Hey, guess
I'm
what?
not even saying that.
Guess what? You can only get so angry.
Right.
Man,
I'm
bro.
already this amount of strong, bro. I'm really holding myself back. This whole time I'm fighting, I'm holding myself back so that I don't hit you so hard my whole planet won't blow
That
up.
is true with Soup. Soup
He
holds
told
back a
Darkseid
lot.
that. He's like, bro,
Dog, did you see the
Incredible
comment
Hulk
when,
done ran through
when
planets
Darkseid was
himself.
fighting Batman,
When Incredible Hulk
and Dog was
completely
like,
let
you know
loose,
what? This
bro,
nigga, he ain't
he
gonna never
destroyed
stay down.
planets.
Zay.
All of
He
that,
can
bro.
die. But
Zay.
me,
Come on, man.
I've been
Zay.
waiting for this day to whoop your ass.
Zay, call me when the motherfucker can grab a universe like it's a fucking knapsack, throw it over his shoulder, and drag it.
And fly off.
He was
like it's
eating
nuts.
the universe, bro. He literally ate creation.
That wasn't just
bro.
him. That's him and the
Still,
one below
that's
all.
still a Hulk,
We talking about
bro.
Superman by himself.
That's still Hulk, bro. But Incredible Hulk whole thing has been because of the one below
But
all.
I get it. Zay does.
His whole thing
Right.
been
Zay
because
does.
of
He don't
the
get
one
it.
below.
Zay won't acknowledge that.
That's his whole power.
Show
is
me
because of the one
Hulk
below
sneezing
all,
the universe away.
He
Alright.
ate the universe. He
This
ate
ain't even my
creation.
show,
He
but we
ate
need to
Franklin
move on.
Richards.
Yeah, we gonna
He
move
ate
on. at
Franklin
this point.
Richards and creation in the Immortal Hulk comic, bro.
That
Stop playing with him, bro.
All right, now on to the other side of the comic
Hold on,
world,
I'm trying to pull this on.
the villains.
Oh yeah, that
I
was
still
the
don't
next
know.
one. So this next category, and you get to choose one of three.
One of three.
One of three.
Oh, so you finna give us options?
Yeah, it's
That
three
this has
options.
been
You can pick.
options.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that was.
Either the most evil villain was it? It was the most evil villain, the craziest villain, or the most impactful villain.
Yep.
I don't know, bro.
You get
No,
all.
no, no.
Yeah.
Do you want
It
all
was,
three?
No. It was smartest villain.
Oh yeah, smartest villain,
Evilest
craziest
villain. Oh wait, yeah, smartest villain, craziest villain, and, or most impactful villain.
All right,
Okay.
Pick
You
one.
want
and
all
answer.
three?
No, pick
Pick
one.
one
And
of the
you
three.
answer.
all right, I can go off top. I can actually swing them all in.
Is
one.
this
I could
crazy?
too.
Crazy smart or
Craziest
impactful?
Joker, smartest is Lex, most impactful. Ooh, come back to me on that one.
All right.
Cause like, honestly, bro,
Impact is gonna be hard to
I
judge.
got-
I'm gonna give you all three. I'm gonna give you all three.
Go ahead,
Just
Don.
since he gave you all three. So smartest villain is Dr. Doom.
I give you that. I give you that.
Craziest villain, wow, is Joker.
It's
Yeah.
definitely Joker.
And then most impactful is Thanos.
Yeah.
Think so?
Impactful.
We talking comics. now, bro.
impactful.
Okay.
Yes, in comics.
Yeah.
That's why I
Did
said-
we forget that? Did we forget that the original comic book Infinity War started with the snap? Half the universe was
Yep.
gone,
True.
and then we got to watch him basically whoop every motherfucker in Marvel's ass that
Right.
was left
Right.
only reason why
with only one stone on.
the
Right.
only reason why I got issues with the comic version of that story is he did it for some dead pussy.
Yeah.
That's my only
That
reason.
Deadpool
Yeah.
was hidden. Deadpool was all in them
Yeah.
bones.
Not dead.
Deadpool was in them bones.
That hadn't happened yet. That hadn't.
Yeah,
happened.
there you go.
The Pornhub.
Hey, bro.
All right, look.
We're selling condoms. We gotta have
Dead
a porn.
For smartest,
We'll
smartest,
add that in on Tuesday.
Nah,
for
bro.
smartest comic book villain, I agree with Lex Luthor. This nigga Lex Luthor. Do y'all know he so smart? He manipulated Brainiac.
Yup.
This nigga manipulated Dr. Manhattan. He's also manipulated
Dr. Manhattan.
he's also
Wow.
manipulated the nigga who was manipulating Dr. Manhattan, which is what's the smart nigga from
Ozymandias.
Lex Luthor manipulate. Do y'all know how smart Ozymandias is?
That-
Lex Luthor manipulate Ozymandias to manipulate Lex Luthor is ridiculous.
But that's not
Read
necessarily a measure of intelligence.
Man, he's
right?
president of the world.
He had cunning. He's Lex Luthor's the most cunning.
He's smart.
That he's not the smartest. Doctor Doom is.
Dr. Doom
More
only
like
had-
manipulative.
I'm gonna
Right.
put it to you like this. Dr. Doom, right? Besides when he was doing his little, quest to take over the world with rings and extra powers, he owned his country, right? Lex Luthor was president of the planet with no powers.
That doesn't make him smarter.
No, but it does no, because that's what Dr. Doom wants to be, though. He wants to be the ruler of the planet.
No,
Lex Luthor did
Dr.
it through
Doom
politics.
Dr. Doom wants to be the most powerful being in the universe.
But
If
he
that
really-
means him ruling the universe, then that's what it means.
But he also
you
gets
you got to understand the character.
I
right?
understand the character, but Lex
Remember-
plays both ends. He's
Remember,
political and he's a
Dr.
villain.
Doom is as smart as Reed Richards. Lex Luthor not as smart as Reed Richards. Fam.
Why do you feel like Lex Luthor is not as smart as Reed Richards? What can Reed Richards do that Lex Luthor can do?
Reed Richards invented a gadget that made Galactus say, "I ain't hungry no more."
No, it just made him run. It didn't make him say he wasn't hungry. He was still hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
He just got up out of there because he didn't want to be destroyed.
Exactly.
Right.
It's a gadget. A gadget.
Machine.
Lex Luthor.
Like the meme with the dude who be looking at
Lex
Be looking
Luthor
at
is
shit
the
and make it
reason.
sexual.
Lex Luthor is the reason for
Bring me that
kryptonite.
gadget.
Do y'all know that Lex Luthor is the reason for kryptonite?
He's not the reason.
He's
for it.
the
He
reason we
found
all
it.
know about. He's the first
He
person. Hey,
found it.
here's a green rock. I can beat Superman, the strongest
I don't
person
know,
in the
I might have to
universe.
agree with you.
I could beat his ass
feel
right
like-
now.
But I see where you're coming with Doom.
Doom is ridiculous, man.
Smart is
Man.
actually Doom superpower he got from the cosmics.
Right.
That's actually
Lex was just born like that.
Yeah,
you feel
yeah,
me?
and
He
that's
could,
why I
he
picked
could
Lex.
build whatever he needs
Lex
to
was
build.
born that way. Doom got it cosmically.
No, but Doom
But I'm
also.
not
No,
saying
Doom
he
was
ain't-
smart before. I mean, he
Doom
was
was
smart
smart
before the
before
cosmic
that.
rays.
But the cosmic
Yeah,
Doom,
they added.
Doom was part of the team.
Yeah, he's a
the
fifth-
astronaut
he's a
team.
fifth
He's an
nigga.
astrophysicist.
He's a fifth nigga.
He's the fifth nigga
He's
that
the
really
fifth nigga.
who really
just was
wanted
a
to
bum.
smash. He wanted to smash.
Bro,
Okay, all right, hold on.
That's why I said.
keep going.
That's
I'm
why I
sorry.
said I want to see
We got
who
to talking.
playing
All right,
Storm.
I ain't gonna lie.
We cool?
This bitch be getting lusted over.
We cool? Oh no, we only at
We
finna
good. We
get
good
out.
on time.
Okay.
though.
We good. We
I
good.
ain't gonna lie,
Um,
I'm a-
For the, I said the smartest, right? What is it? Craziest?
craziest and most impactful.
Joker craziest, bro. I could try to put other people against him.
I was with Carnage.
Yeah, Carnage is like, but Carnage is
I was
Joker.
with
Y'all know
Carnage.
Carnage is Joker, right?
He's just a
Yeah.
joker.
Like
that's
the
fine.
people who Joker is Carnage is Joker, Green Goblin is Joker, and somebody else. But these are people who like they told.
I'm
like,
so
people-
glad they moved Green Goblin away from being like
Yeah.
the Joker.
Yeah, but like originally he was
Green
Joker.
Goblin cunning now. He's
Yeah.
more Lex
Yeah.
Luthor.
He's more
than
Lex
he is
Luthor,
Joker.
but at first he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
bro. What him? But Carnage is still Joker to this day. He don't have a reason to do none of the stuff he do. He just want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
I
Venom
fuck
movie
with it
gonna
though
be
because I like
shit.
Carnage. And then the most impactful. All right, now when it comes to most impactful, are we talking about most impactful in their respective comic, or are we talking about most
In
impactful
general.
in the world,
In general,
Like-
in
like
the
the Marvel
universe.
universe.
In the universe.
in their universe?
Yeah.
I gotta go with Magneto.
I'm gonna go with Darkseid.
I gotta go with Magneto.
Magneto's dope.
I gotta go with Magneto.
Magneto.
I fuck with
But
that as
Darkseid.
impactful.
Yeah,
I fuck-
'cause
I fuck with
Darkseid affects the entire DC universe anytime he do anything.
Yeah, but if he's not there, the world still moves.
I mean, he's never there. Them
You know what
all
I'm saying?
fake
Like,
things.
When
Them all
his
avatars.
character is not there, you still got.
Oh yeah, you
great
still got
ass
yeah.
story. Like he don't really have
But
to
Dark-
be there.
He always
But
the big bad guy. That's why the whole Justice League.
Magneto is literally the other end of the spectrum
Oh, yeah,
with
for-
the X-Men. No matter what, he is the dichotomy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if you take Magneto out the storyline, you just got a bunch of Martin Luther Kings running around
Uh-huh.
with
Right.
superpowers.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
You know, and then when you think about it, and it's probably because I'm
Who
black.
said Martin Luther
I
King?
mean, they got other
It's probably
villains.
'cause it's probably because I'm black.
They got other
Magneto
villains.
was like, look, we better than y'all. We are homo superior.
Right.
Yeah.
Made his own fucking word up.
Right.
We can take over this shit if we just come together.
Right.
And you know what? We will. And there's plenty Magneto storylines where he's like, look, I just want my people to thrive on their own. Y'all keep fucking with us. So y'all fuck with us, we gonna wipe this shit out.
Yeah.
And then go back to my planet. Mutants had a whole planet at one point in time because of Magneto. Genosha.
They've had
was
their
because of
own
Magneto.
countries. They have
Genosha-
their own
Genosha
countries.
was
Their
all
own
Magneto.
planets.
Oh, you talking about
All
you
kinds
talking
of
about
Magneto.
House of X where,
Yeah.
where Charles and Magneto got to
Yeah.
work in it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen. Hey, hold on. I want to say this real quick because I'm done with mine. I just want to say this. When it comes to overall storylines of a comic book thing, X-Men has the longest running stint of having the best storylines as a whole when it comes to comics.
They all
Yeah.
feed off
And
each
as a number
Okay.
two, I'll put Spider-Man, and number three maybe Batman. But X-Men is number one, and they don't miss really. Like they
Even
used
when
to in
they
like X-Force
reboot-
and crap, but X-Men they don't really be missing.
Spider-Man?
They reboot.
Spider-Man
they-
storyline?
What's the definitive Spider-Man storyline?
Venom.
The Sinister Six.
Oh yeah, we can do Sinister Six.
Sinister Six is probably the most famous one.
Back in Black with Secret Wars.
Yeah, how he got the black suit to begin with.
Yeah, the first time he ever got the Venom symbiote suit up in Secret
you
Wars.
think about
Back
it,
in Black, that was
Secret-
crazy.
Secret
Secret Wars as a
Wars-
whole was about Spider-Man.
Right. Secret Wars led to us even getting Venom.
Yeah,
And then look at how long standing the Venom storyline has been.
Cosmic
No,
Spider-Man.
I love
Where he beat Hawkeye?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man is Marvel's baby.
What would
Right?
you put?
That was
What storyline would
definitely.
you put over Spider-Man?
Only
Or
X-Men.
who has better storylines?
No.
X-Men for sure.
Well, X-Men.
Well, yeah, but we
X-Men's
said
the
X-Men, but outside of
X-Men's the
that.
greatest storylines in comic
I
books.
feel like Batman on
Um,
Batman is ridiculous.
Man,
He's got two.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you
Batman
something.
got some
Let me tell you
diamond
something.
hits, boy.
Captain America. Motherfuckers hate Captain America, but Captain America's storylines be
Hail
so
Hydra.
fire.
Yeah, they be good.
Hail Hydra
Hail
is
Yeah, the one where he
nuts.
was. Yeah, the one where he
Yeah,
was a
no
Hydra.
That's nuts.
That was a good one.
Hell, the original Civil War.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was good.
Like they took the movie fucked it up big time, but they had to.
The comic book storyline is
the comic book
that
was way better.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. My three,
But Batman.
like,
Go ahead.
like I got. Okay, you said
smartest, craziest, and most impactful.
So for first smartest, I'm gonna go with what is his name? Is it Thawne? I know the dude from the dude from Love and Lovecraft finna play him in the movie.
Oh, you talking about
he was just in Loki.
God damn.
Yeah, that nigga that was just in Loki.
Oh, you talking about
why am I drawing
Kang?
Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror. That's I ain't gonna lie. That's who I'm gonna go with him for smartest, simply because like he got beat a bunch of times, but every time he come back with the most craziest plan to beat the Avengers. As every time his plan get better and better.
You want to know why?
It's because of time.
Yeah,
he's Franklin Richards, fam.
Oh, I didn't even know.
No, he's not. He's Nathaniel Richards.
Nathaniel, my fault. He's a Richards.
He's a Richards.
That's all that matters.
He's a Richards. The other thing is, and I hate this, right? So you got Kang and you got Eobard Thawne, right? And they played him like they so smart. That's not really fair.
They
because they from the year 3000 something.
They got history on their side. Same thing with Godspeed.
Yeah,
they have history on their side and technology on their side. The technology is 1,000 years from now.
Right. Y'all remember how shit was 1,000 years ago from right here?
Right.
They'd be here like, what are you talking about?
We would first of all, we wouldn't be talking into these mics.
Right.
We would probably be out in the yard.
Right.
With an audience and shit.
Right.
We'd be out in the yard talking to each other. Y'all
Yeah,
know what
that
I mean?
scale, that scale of years is definitely not even fair.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not. It's not fair. It's not fair to say they so smart. You know what I'm saying?
Going off of like his his plans, and when the Avengers figured out who he was and that he was coming back from the future to fuck with them, so they start trying to make their plans to cater to him coming and fucking with him, but he still was having a plan. He had letters all the way to Z for contingency plans. That's why
and devices and
that's
inventions.
just a nigga with too much time.
That's lore.
That's why. That's why. But it take a smart nigga to go back in history to try to go fix.
That's true.
Shit.
That's just like with Invincible, how those aliens was coming back and forth through the 30 minutes that we watched that episode, and they kept getting their ass kicked.
But every time they came back, they evolved.
I say that to say sometimes inventions and contraptions and things like that don't matter if you don't know how to utilize.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, but to cut you off because that just made me think of something. Nobody's ever beat Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom has never lost. Every time you've seen Dr. Doom lose, it was a Doom bot.
Mr. Fantastic. Hold on.
It was a Doom bot.
Mr. Fantastic.
It was a Doom
Hold on.
bot.
Mr. Fantastic has beat him several times.
No.
Take this out in the hallway.
He's beating a robot.
No. I'm gonna say this. Hold on. I'm gonna say this.
He's beating a robot.
The Hall.
Because you don't even know.
No. The Hall of Reeds let you know that we didn't beat multiverses of these niggas already. So in real life, he has died a hella times. Don't get. I'm talking
about. I don't give a fuck about the multiverse ones. I'm talking about our Dr. Doom,
our regular one.
Yes,
he lost the first time they fought. Then
that it wasn't him.
The first comic when they came back when he first wanted to be a villain.
Anytime he got a fight.
Are we talking about
616?
Okay.
We know because we talking all day.
Dr. Doom has never lost.
Finish. Did you? Yeah. Finish.
Let me get.
You did what?
I did smartest.
Craziest.
So craziest. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to go with Carnage. That's crazy. So I'm gonna have to go. And then most impactful, I think I'm gonna go with the King of Black. Noel. I think that's how you say his name. From the Venom story.
Yeah, I
the King of
Black. He give one good story and he the most impactful.
He just said he impacted his universe. Remember, I was asking
I'm going with
in his universe, not the overall.
Yeah, I'm going with
it could go either way. Let's say that.
Okay.
If it's impactful in that universe, that's fine. If it's impactful in the overall,
yeah, I'm just like what he meant for Venom. And the whole little symbiote section, bro.
He was disconnected from the rest of the symbiote.
Yeah, and he the king of the symbiotes. That I ain't gonna lie, he was most impactful villain to me. That storyline was
he did freak Venom
so far.
If it wasn't
when
for
Venom
Noel,
saw this nigga, he was like some.
If it
what the fuck?
If it wasn't for Noel, we wouldn't have got Gore, the God Butcher from Thor. And if it wasn't for Null, Thor wouldn't even have been able to beat Gore in the first place. Because remember, he had to use the Necromancer sword, and he didn't even know how he got that to beat Gore. It's so much stuff happened from Null, like
Null, that nigga, bro.
years before Null even came out.
Like when I read that storyline, I'm like, he instantly jumped the top of my charts for like villains for me, just cause like how his mannerisms was. Like I fucked with his mannerisms. I fucked with like his personality.
That takes me now to mine, because I'm gonna start with my most impactful. Thanos is definitely the most impactful for me. Carnage, I did say he was the craziest, smartest.
Keep it a buck, bro.
Lex.
I like say Lex.
Lex. Okay.
Lex Luthor.
Lex.
Hey, ain't nobody want to say. Don't nobody ever want to be pick Galactus when we talk about villains, and I know why.
He's not a villain.
He's not really a villain, bro.
I know he's a necessity and stuff, but I'm saying,
fat kid that loves cake.
but I'm saying on top of the necessity, nobody. I feel like nobody picked Galactus because it's kind of like, who picked Galactus? It's like cliche to just pick.
You got.
I picked the big boss,
No,
dude.
That's like
people be scared of in the comic books. Yeah, it's like picking Eddie on
Don't
Tekken.
fucking hate. Don't fucking hate.
Real talk.
All professional players say play who you feel like you good with playing.
Don't take it
Stop
personal,
playing.
bro. I'm just
Stop
talking shit.
playing.
I'm just talking shit.
No, I ain't no
shit.
No,
But
I had to
real talk,
say
when it comes to Galactus, bro, he really is just a plot hole device.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah.
He's not a villain.
But that's why I feel like
if if the Silver Surfer don't show up, you don't know the nigga exists.
That's like the cleaner in Bleach.
Yeah, bro. Like, what? Who's picking people? Hey, but look,
Who's
random
gonna pick
people
the
pick.
cleaner?
We get in the circle. A random nigga pick up like
You
Galactus. He impacted. He just be popping up eating shit.
Well, shit. Then if you gonna, I might as well say Unicron. then.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It'll
Right.
be shit like
No
that.
cap.
We got what was it? What we flipped Megatron to? Galvatron.
Galvatron. Galvatron, man.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we got a conversion there.
We had what was it when they turned into animals?
Okay, I got a question.
Megatronsaurus.
Okay, speaking of villains, I remember Uncle Chris telling me about this villain. It was Magneto and he had-
Onslaught.
Onslaught. Yeah, Magneto and
Onslaught.
Professor
As
X.
soon as you said Magneto,
I
I
should
know.
have said that.
But it wasn't. It wasn't more. It was more Charles than it was Magneto.
Yeah.
Charles,
Yeah.
Fusion or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Charles-
Charles made the Magneto body.
No,
basically.
yes.
Conscious or something like that.
Charles Snap.
What is up with these characters snapping?
Bro,
You know how much
mental health-
trauma these
mental-
niggas go
mental
through
health
on a
issues.
daily? These niggas going through
I
shit.
guess so.
You gotta
with the
understand,
storyline,
Marvel
yeah.
Marvel
control
loves
minds,
tackling
bro. Yes,
mental
bro.
health issues.
Because
Like especially X-Men.
because
X-Men
like
go deep
a
into
lot
that
of
shit. Jean
X-Men,
Grey, her
a lot
whole
of
shit is
X-Men
trauma.
got mental powers,
Yes.
bro. So
Yeah,
it
when
makes sense
that-
that they have mental
Legion?
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Professor
like, the
X,
more you use your
Jean
power,
Grey.
the more you have to learn to reel it back
Man.
in.
Yeah.
And they'll
Yeah,
get
that
to a
makes
point.
They all
where
need
you can't do it
psychiatrists, bro.
anymore. They do.
So
All their
Charles,
friends die on a daily.
Literally.
Dude,
And they kill them.
I think about.
Sometimes.
I think about
the
how
payoff for that story was so fantastic.
Onslaught.
Yeah, because that's when you found out that about
I should've
Gambit.
said he was my most impactful.
You found out about Gambit and Bishop. How Bishop that if you got to know the story of Bishop. Like Bishop, it was this dude that everybody used to go to that knew about what happened to the X-Men. Because he was he was from the future, and that's why Bishop went back in the past.
Right.
So the payoff for the Onslaught story, or for Bishop's story, happens in the Onslaught story because you find out that the dude that Bishop was talking to the whole time was Gambit. So he thinks that Gambit is the one that kills the X-Men, and he find out it wasn't. It was Charles.
I think they did that in the cartoon too. They did a variation of that in the cartoon.
Yeah, they tried to do a
Yeah,
variation.
look,
around
Try.
like the Four Horsemen type of thing.
I liked that Bishop and Cable dynamic. That
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah, Bishop and
two
Cable.
different futures and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cable.
Cable
when it
that
comes to
nigga.
the House of M story.
He an Omega level
when it's
mutant.
the New Hope, nigga.
Facts.
So is
It's interesting-
Gambit. Gambit an Omega level mutant too.
Yeah.
It's interesting to hear you guys talk about mental health and how, like you said, because they have mental powers, that of course the mental trauma is going to be there. And then, not to go down this rabbit hole, but I think about, of course, my favorite manga of all time, Attack on Titan.
Right.
They go through so much mental trauma.
Man.
Yeah.
Imagine if they had, like, say, like, not outside of the Titans, but like they could manifest the Titan powers without turning into Titan.
That I always thought that, bro. Like, okay, like you know how like on different animal animes when they turn
I
into
feel
a
like
big
because
beast,
they always go
somebody
through
would
so
turn their
much
arm
mental
or some
trauma.
shit like that, or just had a
Oh,
power
Yeah,
that
like
they-
use
they
That'll be
power
tight.
Yeah,
certain ways and things like
like
that.
Naruto in his chibi mode, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd
yeah,
be tight.
yeah. So I think about that because like with Attack on Titan, and the reason why I always say that I love Attack on Titan is because of the mental capacity that they have, and they evoke that emotion.
like Aaron
in
showed.
Attack on Titan. If they had that with the powers and knowing that like you have to tap in mentally to get those powers, and it causes trauma that much more. Yeah. That again makes for good storytelling.
And that's
But,
why,
like, if you
that's
think
why
about it-
X-Men hands down
Yes.
will always be the greatest story.
If you think-
because it's
It's
one
a group of
comic
kids
that's
going through all
rooted-
this shit,
it's
man.
rooted-
And that's why it's Attack
Right.
on Titan, because even with the sabotage with Reiner and Berthold,
They was
were
kids.
still
Yeah.
kids.
They was like
Even on
13
the- yeah, on-
when that happened.
That's
They
what I
was
mean.
like
Like
13,
X-Men, even
12.
when it comes to Magneto's group and when it comes to Charles' group, these are both they put
put
teens against each other.
And
They
that's
already
why-
going through what teenagers go through,
And
but
that's
on
why-
top
Hey,
of
I
that,
ain't gonna
they
lie.
going through. Our friends die all the time, sometimes because of us.
and they don't get no
I'm
place-
changing-
Ain't no rest.
no
barely
rest.
through puberty.
Man,
I'm changing
And
my
this is why,
impactful to
hands down,
Onslaught.
Charles
I gotta change it to
Xavier
Onslaught.
Is the greatest
I forgot
villain
about
of
that
all
nigga.
time.
Onslaught, my
Who?
impactful one.
Charles Xavier is the greatest villain of all time.
Say that.
Yeah, no
because
cap.
of this, he
Facts.
went and got teenage kids
Facts.
while they're
In a war.
manifesting.
and put them in a
Manifest-
war.
Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I'm telling you, the very first time your powers show up, Charles is at your crib.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
he's worse than the fucking military.
Yeah.
He's trying to help.
because
y'all.
he
Yeah,
know.
but I've always
No, no, no.
But
He's trying to help.
But I always say, like, I always mention that William Shakespeare quote: "There's neither good nor bad, but think he makes it so." When you like, even in the movies, is as mediocre, out for lack of a better word, as mediocre as these last X-Men movies have been compared to the comics, they do still put that whole
Yes.
good versus bad, bad
The
versus
last
evil.
three have been
as
the
far as
best
like with
ones.
Magneto. In your head, you know he's supposed to be the bad guy, but the story is definitely making this man
Es-
a good guy.
Especially
Yeah, no
the story with
He does be-
Apocalypse.
but it-
I really
But
fucked
that's
with
what I'm saying.
Magneto.
Like,
on
for,
that one,
but
man.
But
what I'm saying is
Marvel,
for,
Marvel's very good at blurring the lines
Yes.
Yeah.
between good and evil.
Good.
Yeah.
Prime
It's
example-
great- it's a lot of
DC
gray
is
areas.
DC is no gray area.
Right.
Right.
Prime example: the Killmonger storyline in Black Panther 1
Yeah.
literally had niggas really rooting for that nigga to win.
yeah.
And it wasn't that he did
I
anything
was one of
wrong.
Man,
It
yes, he
was-
did. He popped this bitch.
He didn't do nothing wrong.
What the fuck? What did she do to him? She was really. She put this nigga. She made the plans with him. All that.
He served her purpose.
See that? And ladies, y'all sitting. Y'all, this is why we need to put tone on here, ladies. This nigga shoot you after you serve your purpose.
The greater good was no, but we gotta remember the greater good was Killmonger
Not like,
wanted to free his people. She may have been
She
against
didn't
what
do
that
nothing.
nigga was thinking.
She helped this nigga, man.
Gotta go.
He popped her for nothing. Dude was like, "I'm gonna kill her if you don't." He was like,
You gotta
"I'll shoot her too." I
gotta
watched
wife.
that part like everybody say he ain't do nothing. I said, "Y'all all,
right now.
y'all all reckless, and I can't trust you niggas." Anybody who don't think Killmonger ain't do nothing, I ain't trusting y'all.
But
She
bro.
the one who said that to me.
Tone is right in respect to Charles Xavier because Xavier, for years in the comic books, you look at Xavier and go,
Yes.
"Oh man,
Right.
he's such a great guy,"
Right.
and then you start to unpeel the layers,
Especially
and like
but
this is why X-Men is so cold
Yeah.
because they were like,
yeah.
they
"Do
talk
you
about
know-
real
Do
shit.
you know
man.
Charles was like a pedophile?
Yes, he was in love with who?
Like Charles was
Who
in
was he in
love
love
with
with?
Jean Grey?
Yep.
She was 13.
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
Yeah.
I got you one more. I got you one more.
He never
No.
did nothing with her.
He
He
never
never
that.
did nothing with her.
I got you one more.
That still don't make a difference.
I don't.
Right.
It don't. No,
that
I'm
makes
just telling you
for
that.
good storytelling,
But-
and it's like,
And we only know because they
foreshadowing
went in.
anything. Like
they only know
they
because they
probably
went in his
never
brain.
even verbatim said that
Yeah,
shit,
he-
but you could
Yeah.
tell.
And
Yeah.
he put. You gotta remember, he's the one who put the wall
Wow.
in Jean's head.
mind, yeah.
So
That's
we
true.
don't know what he may have done
Or seen.
Yeah.
or seen because he puts mental blocks on her mind. They have therapy sessions all the time to
Yep.
help her
You got to
control.
keep putting up
So we
extra
don't know what the
blocks.
fuck's going on. So that's part of the reason why she snaps when she gets
Oh,
the
I
Phoenix.
am
Now,
on
I'ma go-
YouTube
I'ma go-
for the
I'ma
rest
go
of the
one-
day.
I'm gonna go one step.
Oh my
I'm gonna take
God.
that and I'm gonna evolve it 2 more steps.
Oh my God.
Chris Claremont during his run,
Here we
Oh, I said
literally,
Claremont.
literally,
nigga.
anytime he would make a new mutant, he would ask himself, "Can this be a woman?" So he would increase the number of actual female characters in comic books by 300%.
Yeah.
Let's get
Now,
it.
taking consideration, a lot of mutants have had interactions with Xavier. So think of that dichotomy. And I'll go one step further. The danger room. Okay? The training room.
Yeah.
Take in consideration, this shit's always be zone 12 when these niggas go fight.
Yeah.
So that means you done killed a few mutants who wasn't ready,
Yeah.
and we just sweep that under
Right.
the rug. But the danger room,
especially in the beginning.
yeah,
No
the
cap.
danger room is actually a mutant who Professor X has trapped.
So
Yeah.
don't tell me Professor X was Jigen.
He has an actual mutant named Danger trapped.
Jigen was
Man.
doing that shit. Before
Professor-
Kawaki
listen,
came around.
Listen, Professor X, he tried. He really trying to do good. I'm not gonna lie, he really trying. But
There's
he's
neither good nor bad, but
Exactly.
Think about this.
same as Magneto. I was just gonna say
Yeah,
the same as Magneto.
And that's what I like about
But that's why they're best friends
Yep.
because really
They think
they
the same.
they think the same. They
But
just
Magneto
have two
more out in
different
the
approaches.
open with it.
Yeah, no
They have
cap.
two different
It's
approaches.
Malcolm
The
and Mark.
ends justify the means.
Yes.
Which is what, but they're based off of Malcolm and Martin.
Yeah.
So the ends justify the means was a very big thing that Malcolm X said. So when Stan Lee wrote it, what if they both thought that way?
No cap.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
The ends justify the means.
Yep.
And so while one could play the pretty role,
The other one
The
in
shake
the
hands
shade.
and kiss baby.
right.
The other one in the shade.
The other one is the
dirt.
military,
He's like-
militaristic.
Y'all make me wish I wore my
That's
Magneto was
Naruto,
right shirt.
Naruto and
Look, if
Sasuke.
you think
Remember
about
that?
it,
Magneto
if
was
you
right.
think about look, Pete,
That's-
if you
that's
think about it
Naruto and Sasuke, literally.
in comics,
What
manga,
I tell
they
y'all all the
literally
time.
have
That's fucked up.
I tell y'all
Goku,
that all the-
Vegeta,
all the
Magneto
anime we watching,
and
they all
Xavier,
love them.
Naruto,
all
Sasuke, what
It's
is
the
it?
universal
It's a-
dichotomy.
Superman and Batman.
It's
Come
a
on,
great
man.
trope. It's a great.
all the manga
Batman.
writers
Yeah,
love
if you
American
think about
comics.
it, if you think about it,
They read the
Superman,
fuck out of
Superman,
it.
the man who always for the people. Batman
First off,
always do his shit in the
Can
dark.
we do this? Hold on. Can we do
Batman
this?
used to kill people.
No, it's the
Zay-
same. Yeah,
Batman
it's the
had a
same thing.
gun.
Zay,
Superman
Zay,
shake baby
Zay,
kiss- or shake hands kiss baby.
You
Zay,
know-
can we
you
do
know
this
what
real
else?
quick?
Yeah.
Since he brought up Superman and this whole thing was supposed to be about comic books, can we shout him out real quick? This is the first. People don't want to give Superman respect because he's supposed to be the big Boy Scout, and they say his stories is boring, even though they don't read comics because they be watching TV.
No, nigga, he's just
'Cause if you
John
read-
F. Kennedy.
Man, if you read this,
Shake
you want to talk
shake
about
hands.
trauma? No, you want to talk about trauma?
No,
read
I'm
the
sure-
Superman.
I'm
Read
sure
the
what
Superman
you're saying
comic.
It's true about Superman,
But
but
it's
for face
Superman.
value.
It's
Oh yeah,
Superman.
facts.
Face
I
value.
get, yeah, that's what I
Superman,
meant.
Naruto.
Yeah.
We was just talking
Facts.
about
Goku.
Professor X. Goku.
Professor X. So what I'm
Like,
saying is, okay, Superman.
baby, shake
Superman
hands
is
with
the
babies.
reason for what we all sitting here talking about what we love right now, bro. He was the first superhero.
Yeah.
He gave he the reason. He the thought process for even thinking of let's make somebody with some powers who could save the world. That's why his name is
I wanted
only
to ask-
Superman. Oh, what's up?
I'm sorry, I want to ask this question because I was thinking about this the other day.
And stop disrespecting the GOAT to all you niggas out there. Stop disrespecting Superman. He'll beat whoever you like. He'll beat their ass for
That's
the
why we
most
don't-
for the
that's why
most
we don't
part.
like
That's why we don't like
So
him.
in that
That's
same,
why we don't like Goku.
in that same aspect,
Even
and,
though he
and,
can't beat everybody.
and even though this is a play to
Goku ain't
certain
beating nobody.
Nobody.
this is a play to
Stand up.
certain
Come
people.
on, that's what I'm talking about.
Goku, like Goku, Superman, even what's his name, Omni-Man.
Man.
Now they have that whole space again, shake hands, kiss babies demographic about themselves. But I have a problem when I don't know if it's an anime. I feel like it's an anime thing,
What?
but there is a problem to me of making prominent characters like that have that justice symbol about themselves, that presence
Yeah,
about
that'd be
themselves.
like-
It's always it's always blonde hair, blue eye.
Yeah, it's the white man
That
superhero.
yeah.
But
My
these
boy
are
got
not.
black
But
hair.
these are not. But that's why I said outside of Omni-Man, Superman, and Goku.
Goku, right.
But that
Well, no,
aspect of
Goku
it is
included
there.
because he
Like,
go blonde. hair, blue
Superman,
eyes.
Go- yeah.
Superman's hair originally was blonde,
See,
And they
and they
always
changed it
change-
to
Oh, I
black
was about to say,
because they
because-
thought about the Nazi shit.
No, that and the
Yeah.
fact that putting it to print, it wouldn't come out the right.
Oh
color.
yeah, facts.
But the
30s.
Nazi shit is definitely the big.
Yeah,
topic.
that-
okay,
that's
so
Because
then
you got to
that
remember
goes
when
back-
Superman
so
was
that
dropped,
correlates
it was
to what I
during the
saying-
war.
what I was
But
about
they
to
did
ask
that with
because-
Captain America, and they had him fight Nazis.
But again, like that symbol, America.
Cap's
you know what
not-
I'm saying?
Cap's not
Boy
blonde.
Scout. Boy
Cap's
Scout.
not blonde.
He's not blonde.
No,
No, he's brown
he's
hair.
brown hair.
But even
So-
in the
so
even in the
my
comics, his
question-
hair looks blonde today. Like if
It's like a dirty blonde.
It's like a dirty blonde. It's like,
But even in those little mannerisms, little shit like that matters.
Yeah.
So, do you feel like even though we enjoy these comics and we enjoy even in manga, because I feel like there's a correlation to all of that shit.
Yeah.
Even with these writers, they look at how people perceive those things.
Yep.
Do you really think that type of stuff matters?
Yes.
Because we all know that even though Superman is the symbol of justice,
Right.
if without the black hair, he's definitely blonde hair, blue eye.
Right.
Homelander for the
Right.
most part.
Yeah.
Like that's why they made the boys, you know, like to push
Well,
out those
I'm-
things you don't see
Yeah.
at face value.
Yeah.
Do you think that? How do I answer this? How do I ask this question? Do you think that it is important to do you feel like you will like the superheroes more knowing that that's like an actual agenda? Because we don't have confirmation that that's really an agenda behind that.
I feel like
we don't have that for face value.
You talking about like for storyline basis?
No, he means
just
he's
in
saying-
general for you
yeah.
liking your own like certain characters, because I have a biasness myself to that. Like with Naruto, we all know Naruto OP, but I don't like Naruto because he's blonde hair, blue eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can understand it.
Well, I
You know
feel
what I'm
like
saying? And
when
I think that's I feel that same way with Omni, even though again they're not blonde hair, blue eye, but they're based off of that. I feel the same way about Omni-Man, Superman, Homelander,
Right.
Goku, Naruto,
all the Superman ripoffs.
like
we
all
understand.
the symbols of justice that, for the most part, we got black superheroes that represent that, but they're not in the.
Right.
It's not.
It's
where
not
in
mainstream.
such an
It's not
impactful
mainstream.
Way.
But those
I'ma
black
tell y'all why-
those
oh.
black characters get an adjustment.
Yeah.
Like, they don't never get the full recognition.
That's the problem that
like,
I have.
take in
Though.
consideration, like let's take the Isaiah Bradley and or Falcon. When they both became Captain America, they wasn't in the light like the way Steve is.
So then
Yeah.
with
So
that,
we didn't see him like Steve, even when they wrote him in the comic, because Isaiah Bradley was literally the second super soldier, and he was doing all the shit that Cap was supposed to be, but his story got swept under the rug.
So then that brings me back to the whole T'Challa thing. Like he was probably the first person that actually had that symbol
right.
of justice.
Yeah. No cap.
Do you think that now going to how you feel about him being recasted, not as T'Challa, the symbol of peace? Do you think that that's the reason why you feel like that's not going to be as impactful as Chadwick having that role?
No. Okay, look. When it kind of the original thing.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
though?
yeah. That's what I was going to talk about. Okay, so the original thing you said with the blonde hair, blue eyes, the basically the white boy thing with
Like
the,
I just get tired of
right,
seeing
the white
that
boy
all
Boy
in my
Scout
face
thing.
all the time.
So the reason it's in your face all the time is because we kind of the minority that's coming up as a majority right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Originally, when it comes to comic books, ain't no niggas doing nothing in the 30s.
But the
You know what I mean?
but the crazy
I-
part
no,
about
no.
that, but the crazy part about it is everybody always bases everything off of black and white. We have Asian writers that think
Right.
the exact
No,
same
but
way.
you not get what I'm saying?
That's
That's
like
new.
crazy. Why couldn't you just make a fucking chink? Sorry to say it like that. I know, but I'm in my mode right
I
now.
am not.
The thoughts and opinions of not shared by Slick Talk with Scale.
No, bro,
All my
Hey.
Asian peoples, that was not
Oh.
me.
TDR, don't call people cheap.
I'm out of
I'm
here.
sorry. I'm sorry to call you chick. I'm sorry for calling chick, but don't even. We love
the Asian
No,
community.
Look, Buddha, I get what you
Asian
Buddha,
Mandarin.
Buddha. I
Like,
get what you
there's
said.
so many writers. Like, I could not see myself as a black storyteller making my main character blonde hair.
How
blue
many,
eyes.
Exactly, and that-
how many
exactly.
Japanese people have you met?
Huh?
How many Japanese people have you met?
I mean, like,
In the
I got like 10.
aspect of
Oh,
things.
I like 10. in
I
my
know.
life.
I know a good 10.
Listen,
off the back
y'all-
of my hand.
Okay. So check it out.
Americans
But
made.
I'm gonna say this.
When these white people made these
I'm
comic
gonna
book
say
characters, they
this.
didn't give a damn about us being represented in the 30s and
I'm-
40s.
It's
and
not
shit.
about us being represented, but
or
why
anybody
can't-
else except for white people. That's all they cared about. It's the
why
30s.
though?
It was 1930 something. That's why.
See,
That shouldn't have mattered. If I feel like that shouldn't have
I don't
mattered
know why
if
you
wanna
think-
if you want to represent yourself.
We didn't have black writers.
we didn't have.
We
It's
didn't
not
have-
we
about
didn't.
y'all missing my point. It's not. I'm talking about black because I am black.
Right.
Yeah,
in
but
a
the niggas who made this as
Yeah,
well.
I know.
in a
And I'm
general
gonna explain something to you.
Wait,
I'm
let
I'm
me
gonna
get out because I need to hear what his point is so I can counterpoint.
I
that.
guess it's just in all races of it all.
Why is blonde hair, blue
Why
eye,
is blonde hair, blue eye the go-to?
yeah, the
Even with
the
Asian
golden
writers,
the golden
even
standard.
with Middle Eastern writers, like it's always the go-to. At
'Cause
least
that's
with
the
black
Euro-
writers-
that's the
at least with
European-
black writers. People they will push that a little bit more.
But that's the
More,
European
'cause they see
perfection.
it.
That's what
That's
that's
the
European
German-
perfection, and
that's
and
the
Europe pushed
German-
their influence over the world. Bro.
That
So
is
the
the
world's-
that is the German
Yes.
influence over the world. Period. That's how massively. You gotta remember World War II was when comic books really became
Y'all
a thing.
hearing this, right? The
Okay.
4 people that's watching. And I need y'all to really listen to this.
If
shit,
one of
because
y'all
this shit is
Asian, that
imperative.
wasn't me.
It's
No,
imperative.
no. You got
Not only in just like storytelling, but just like and not to be like woke and deep and all that
Right.
shit,
Right.
but like that shit really does matter. It's
Right.
just it goes deeper than people
I feel like
really fucking.
right.
I
If
feel
you
like
have
it's
to-
way
about.
better now.
Right,
Though.
no,
Ain't
no,
no
you have-
anybody who been
That's
recently
not-
made
no,
is
no,
way
that's
I
the
see what
better.
you're
point.
saying.
It is, but
Let me
that's
get
not
my
the point
point.
I'm
Let me
trying to
get my
make.
point off real quick. You have to remember, comic books originated during the World War II.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Americans started writing these superheroes to give people hope that
yeah.
we were
For
doing good in the war.
yeah.
Remember, there was no TV or media or social media to let us know
Radio
what
a
was going
little
over
bit.
there. It was only what we was told, so they used this as hope. When you think of
The blonde hair, blue eyes.
yeah, when you think
Okay.
of superpower, you think about it. German was considered a superpower. Its influence was everywhere.
Fact.
So when
actually
you
true.
created a character who had superpower, it was the blonde hair and blue eye. So if you think about the Japanese,
That's what they
for an
seen as
example,
perfect anyway at the time.
They were partners with the Japs. Remember,
Facts.
they were partners with the Germans. So when you're talking about superpowers and what that ideology represents, when you're creating the good guys,
No cap.
you're
want the
going to
good
be
guys to look
who's
like-
good
yeah,
guys
yep.
to you.
Yeah, no cap.
So that's why the blonde hair, blue eye concept became
Blonde hair,
the
blue eyed Boy
thing.
Scouts.
No, I get that. It's just crazy.
But then
to
it
hear.
stayed, it stuck.
Yeah.
Because as these characters
The Japanese-
stuck, we didn't change them as they look, but we had to change what they represented over
Part-
time.
Part of Japanese culture, which is different from every other Asian culture, is that Japanese very much want to be white.
Yes.
They want to be Europeans.
But they really love black people though.
Who? Japanese?
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
they
No, wait,
don't.
that's
Nah,
China.
bro,
That's
they
China.
horny
That's
for 'em.
Chinese, dude.
That's
They-
Chinese. That's
They
Chinese.
Chinese do.
appropriated.
My
They
bad.
appropriated. There's a
Yeah.
difference
And
between
they horny for them.
and
They don't
like
really
it.
like us.
But
They
a lot of people
They
who
like
went to
our money.
Tokyo, a lot of people who went to Tokyo, a lot of black people who I know personally
Horny,
went to
bro.
Tokyo. They didn't like celebrated black people. Like,
horny
like, they
for
had no-
us. I'm
Bro.
not
Like
And-
not to the extent of China.
and when
Okay.
he says horny, for us, he doesn't.
It's a
It's not even
fetishized.
sexual. It's not even sexualized. The
It's a-
world is horny for
Yes,
us.
bro.
It's a
You have to
fetish.
understand-
enough, fair
you have to
enough,
think
fair
about
enough.
it. Our
Everybody want that
culture
black
is
friend.
wanted
Our
by
culture-
Everybody want that black friend.
Right.
Okay.
Our culture is wanted by everybody. Japan fucking feeds off of us.
Okay.
Think about how hip hop
But that's-
and impactful it is over there.
I mean, don't get it.
But wait. Go back to what
Oh,
you
yeah.
were saying about Japanese wanting to be the blonde, well, white people. I guess
They do. They want to be the European because they've been influenced by them for so long. They've been influenced by them for so long
Facts.
that's literally what they look up to as success. Because think about it, when
Gentlemen.
you think of successful men,
I enjoyed the
And-
conversation.
I hate that you gotta go, bro. I wanted to hear your
we at
comment
the
about
end
that.
though.
I'll come back and we'll continue that.
We'll have him
Okay.
here the
This-
right
this
way.
was-
Hey,
this
we
was-
gotta have Chris here, man.
Yeah.
We gotta have Chris here because
Yeah. Thanks for coming out, Don.
yeah,
It's been fun, bro.
you might have to one time, man. You might have to one time.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
like even think about it when Japan.
All right,
Even when,
be
even when
safe.
Japan
You know,
comes to like,
shit's safe in the studio, bro.
even when Japan comes to like the anime heroes, a lot of the anime heroes, like we just discussed,
Right.
they based off of American comic heroes. You know what I
Right.
mean? Goku is
Yeah.
Goku directly based off of
Like
Yeah.
take in consideration
Yeah.
until
Someone-
recently.
No,
until
you can't say
recently,
that because
When
Goku.
Goku goes
'cause-
superpower.
No,
he goes
original
blonde hair, blue eyes.
Goku was based off of the Monkey King, bro. That's why he had the Nimbus Cloud and the
That's
pole
it,
before.
Dragon Ball.
We're not talking about story.
We're not talking
he was
about- no,
talking
no.
about the
No,
character.
he's
He said
talking
the
about-
character was based off of
He
a
is-
comic
that's-
book with white
that-
hair
No,
and blue
I
eyes.
feel what you said. The original start for Dragon Ball, yes, it was the
Yeah.
Monkey King story. But when they
As soon as
evolved,
Yeah, when he evolved,
When they
yeah, that's
evolved,
when
though,
that happened.
then they
But you
just
can't say
marinated.
that's the original. Like the original was the Monkey King. That's before they even had Super Saiyan.
He got-
Okay, yes, that is definitely Superman. That is definitely Superman's backstory. Okay, but even Kira Toriyama said that the Goku character, besides his backstory, his character was based off of the Monkey King. He was supposed to be the remake of the Monkey King.
Yeah, okay.
Like until
we need
he
to
became
use
Super
we
Saiyan.
need to use proper words then so that everybody understands what it is because it's getting misconstrued.
No,
You're-
I know what you're saying. I'm talking like his.
No, I'm not. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm trying to go off
me
of
his
what
mic.
he's saying. I get
As a
exactly what
whole.
you're saying. The story and the lore is based off the Monkey King, but the persona. That's what I'm talking about. Not and
What
he
he
said
grew
and what
to.
and what.
Yeah, I know what he
just
grew
listen,
to.
Just listen, bro.
Being a hero.
Just listen.
Superman.
I know
And
that.
the character, and when he said character, is what's throwing you off. He's using the wrong word. character is not the right word to
Probably
necessarily
was,
use. It's just like it's the wrong word, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like
the
my
wrong
fault.
word. It's the persona.
Yeah, like I see, like I know that. Like once the Super Saiyan came, I automatically thought it was that. I was just going off what he said.
That
But
always just like
before that happened,
always bothered me.
I get what you're
personally.
saying,
Like,
but I was just telling you. I feel better about like I feel like if we go from cartoons from the 90s and up to like 2021, representation has gotten so much better when it comes to characters.
no question.
No bullshit.
Static Shock, all them
question.
niggas
No
came
bullshit.
out.
no
Oh,
question.
Terry
But-
McGinnis from Batman Beyond. He was black. He was, I don't even-
no question.
You know what I mean?
I
He was Italian.
I guess for me, the reason why I asked that question was because of just the basis.
I already.
You know what I'm saying? Like back then,
Yep.
nobody was thinking about that shit.
You know, everything gotta
and that's
evolve.
what's crazy. Yeah, of course, we human. You know, what
And
I'm
I like
saying?
Superman touches on that too because he got on America ass about that too. He they send him out here hearing police reports because he got super hearing and shit. So he rushing occasions and a lot of the times he fighting niggas or Hispanics or all this other shit. Now he touched on gray areas. He touched on that a lot when it comes to him fighting street villains, like not people like superpowered villains, like street villains. So he'd go down. Sometimes he end up kicking the cops' ass real quick and putting them in jail. Because the whole thing, it don't be the niggas at the time or the Mexicans or anybody like that. And he tell America, like, I don't work for America. I work for the planet of Earth. I'm not an American. I'm not a military thing. None of that. You know what I mean? I live here.
My
allegiance is
justice is not based.
my allegiance is
yeah.
Earth. I go say somebody in Iraq right now if somebody doing something wrong to somebody. Which speaking of that, you had brought up somewhere they was fighting somebody, then 2 seconds later the villains then took over real quick. This literally what just happened in Iraq. We fought in Iraq for like 40,000 years, and we left. And 1 week later,
literally
Al
20
Qaeda
years.
said, "Nigga, this only
Soon as Biden said we've been fighting for 20 years, that's too long to have a
yeah,
war.
let's leave." Nigga
Let's
said, "Oh, y'all
leave.
leave?"
They
Oh,
left.
leave?
They left. They right slid in under the night, slid in them DMs real smooth.
We trained Iraq. How do you train Iraqi soldiers for 20 years and y'all get to go over for a week? Our
Like,
training
come on,
program
bro.
is trash.
Trash.
Oh, you
Come
talking
on,
about
bro.
Trash, bro.
Taliban?
Come on, bro.
Like
Like
how?
how?
Them niggas was there the whole.
I
they
swear
was
to
already
God, they-
first.
When we left, they just stepped out.
Hey,
Anyway,
They
Y'all,
did.
y'all going where? Before we go out, I gotta make this correlation. Before we go out, I gotta make this correlation, bro. I literally just watched the Dark King Fist of the North Star. If you
Ooh,
know
I ain't seen,
Okay,
I ain't
yeah.
seen that in a minute.
All right, look. So I just watched that, and now one of the people he would use the shadow fist. Now his whole thing was hiding behind people and giving people death blows. That's literally what they did. They hid in the civilian crowd. They hid, with the Iraq shit. Because and it's crazy. It's crazy because the whole scene was in the desert. And they did have people who look like they was in Iraq, bro, with the turbans and everything. Bro. That whole Fist of the North Star shit. So like he was hiding in the background and giving niggas death blows. Giving niggas death blows. So the niggas in the Taliban, they was all like they was in normal plain clothes, looked like normal people. And then as soon as you turned that corner and didn't look,
the border.
you got, and they took over.
Oh,
No, I'm telling you,
And
bro,
that
they was there the whole
nigga took
time.
over the country. Like the nigga who used the shadow fist took over the country from playing in the shadows, bro.
Broda, since you really like comics and stuff that touch on like mental health, we already said X-Men. There's a bunch of X-Men comics you should read. It's a bunch of Spider-Man comics you should read because he's also
Spider-Man.
hold on. Remember, Spider-Man is different. It's different iterations. So it's teenage Spider-Man going through life, and it's also fresh new adult Spider-Man going through life, like through college, or he just graduated through college. It's also 30-year-old Spider-Man where he works with the Fantastic Four. He's super smart and all this other crap. And he going through stuff too. Then we got Batman. There's so much mental stuff going on with
Iron
Batman.
Spider-Man.
You
What about? We forgot about
watch Into
Iron
the
Spider-Man.
Spider-Verse,
Iron Spider-Man
You're a
going
black
through
guy.
shit
You watch
too.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Right.
All those Peters that came through all have their own solo comics.
Yep.
So you actually get that Peter M. Parker storyline.
I ain't know that's what you was into. I'd have put you on plenty of stuff. I knew that's what you was into.
No,
I got a lot.
I've always say like that.
Yeah.
That's the whole basis of this episode. Like I'm big on storytelling. Like
You gonna
I
fuck around and be
love
like, bro, I just read like 40
good,
comics.
good ass
You got to be careful with
Writing.
Spider-Man, though.
thinking, make you like think about life type of storylines. Like I love shit like that make you want to.
You want a good
Did
clone?
you ever
Spider-Man
see
2099.
Facts? But
That's
did you
good
ever
mental health.
did you ever see him
hell
that Justice League?
Spider-Man 2099.
You ever seen
Bro,
that Justice
Future
League arc
Spider-Man?
with the source wall being broken. What's her name? The leader of the dark multiverse coming through. What's her name?
You talking about?
I was just telling Mike
Darkest
about
Night?
it.
You talking about Darkest
No,
Night?
no,
When he broke through the source wall?
They broke through the source wall and darkness. Darkest Night. That's how the chaos rings and all that came through.
Yeah.
But the leader of the dark multiverse.
Okay.
She created like the whole everything.
I remember
And
you
she
saying
came.
that.
And I was telling
She
y'all
was the
about
one
that.
she's the one that turned the Green Lantern at first, right?
No, I think that was somebody else. I think that was somebody who came with the chaos ring.
Yeah.
But that was somebody else. What is her name? The World Forger. The World Forger. The other dude who did Infinite Crisis. What's the computer nigga? What's his name?
Brainiac?
No, the other one.
I know you're talking
the
about
big one.
Damn, I know you're talking about.
World Forger, him, and another one. They all three brothers, and they all her sons.
I know what you're talking about.
What is her name? Dark.
cannot think.
Some dark. Listen, she put everybody through everything when she come through the source wall.
Another one, dog.
Oh my lord!
The
Jesus.
latest Green Lantern iteration they got is Jessica and what's dude name?
Jessica Cruz.
Jessica Cruz Green Lantern storyline. This bitch don't even like to go outside. She is that fearful of the world, but she's a Green Lantern.
And the Green Lantern, the ring is making her because remember you're supposed to be the police of the universe, so you have to go outside to police the universe.
I'm gonna start with that one because I've already.
Said, what's that one called? What's that one called?
She
Jessica Cruz, Green
from
Lantern.
Hey, put that in the chat.
PTSD.
Put that in the chat.
I got
wanna
And
see
is a
that one.
Green Lantern.
Because I know
Man,
because
tell 'em.
I seen her pop up in one of the Green Lantern stories, bro.
Her Green Lantern feel look cold too. She got
Yeah.
a cold. Her
Yeah,
fit
she's
cold.
the latest,
The latest, yeah.
the last Justice League movie
Member.
they made. She's a member.
Wait, you
'Cause
said in
Wonder
the
Woman-
movie?
Yeah, the last
Like
cartoon,
the animated movie.
anime.
Yeah.
I don't,
Okay.
no one gives a fuck about.
Yeah,
live
I don't
action.
care about that.
What the hell?
I was going to say what?
Yeah,
Nobody
that's-
Where was
Zack
she at?
Snyder, yeah.
I don't even remember Green Lantern being in the Justice League.
He
movies.
pop Green
Oh,
Lantern
Buddha.
pop up in
Buddha.
Snyder's verse
Buddha,
Really?
I got to see you the one
Where?
in the fight.
So
in the first
last
fight
year, Batman and Catwoman supposed to get married, right?
What? Which
When
Green
I send
Lantern?
you this and you
It's
read
supposed
this
to
and
be
you let
out.
them read it to you, whatever, you at work or you at home chilling, and you just let them. You're gonna be sitting there like, Batman's life is never gonna be okay, bro.
Bro, my
He
favorite-
really, no, bro, not even on no laughs. Like he really
Nigga.
live in a worse city. He's really had, even though he's the
He
richest
got
person,
the worst
he's living
mental
the worst
issues.
life.
He got
He
the
will
worst
never,
mental
he will never
issues.
know peace, bro. In his
He
life.
suffers from PTSD.
And
Hey,
terribly,
okay.
and it won't stop.
I
bro.
got a
You gonna
question.
be
I got a
mad. You gonna be
question.
like, bro, I feel bad for Bruce.
I got a
bro.
question. So, like, on the scale compared to like all like the other mentally ill superheroes, how bad do you think Batman mental health is?
Oh, it's a 10.
Bro, he picks up children and makes them help him fight on a daily.
Think about that, dog.
Yeah,
He
think about how
gets-
crazy you
he
gotta
gets
be for this.
children in their worst.
And trains them.
And think about it. Nightwing, both of his parents just died.
Wait. I just found the correlation. So we were just
Mm.
talking about how you were saying Professor X is the
Worst.
worst
Worst
superhero.
supervillain.
He's
Yeah.
the greatest villain of all time.
Yeah.
And
Batman's
the
number
reason
2.
why.
Batman number
Batman's
two.
number
Batman's
two.
number
Same
two.
exact
Same
correlation
reason.
though.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it because they went through trauma as kids? that
Yes.
they're getting
That's what I
Yeah.
think.
So if
That's
you
what
think
I
about
always thought.
This is how I look. Nightwing.
Batman went through his shit at 12,
Nightwing
13.
is mirroring when it comes to trauma. Both Batman and Nightwing
Lost
seen
their
their
parents
parents
at the
die.
same age.
Well,
I
I
They
mean,
seen them die.
They
But
seen them
did
die
Professor-
at
but-
literally
but-
the same age.
But hold
like
on,
you
did
said.
Professor X go through trauma like?
Yeah, his
impactful
dad and
as-
shit used to be. Was that
Yeah,
stepdad or
his dad used to beat
no?
the
That's
fuck
a
out of him.
stepdad. That was
Yeah,
Juggernaut
he
real
was
dad.
abused. You ain't
Yeah.
see that was in one of the
They used-
trailers, bro.
Yeah, he was
Like when he
abused.
was in the movie, that he did a flashback to him getting
He-
beat up.
So
He
look,
used to
look,
abuse both
he
of them.
abused, He abused both of them, right? But he abused Charles a little bit less, which is why Juggernaut hate Charles.
Yeah, because he felt like he was picked.
Because he
Then
didn't talk to Juggernaut like you
and-
dumb and Charles smart.
and on top of that, Charles got mutant ability to
Yep.
be able to control to get
and
him out
Juggernaut
that
ain't
situation.
have none.
Juggernaut got left behind.
And
Yeah.
Juggernaut was just
He
strong.
went to the army. No, he went to the army.
Yeah, he went
no,
to
no,
the
he
army to get
went to the
away,
army.
and then during
then
the
found
trip,
Cigarettes.
that's when he
uh,
found cigarettes.
Yeah, okay,
cigarettes.
yeah.
Comics is good.
Yeah, dog.
The storyline's the best.
Well,
I got
every
you. I got you
mutant-
though. I swear to God.
All bullshit aside, every mutant has a tragic backstory.
That's
Okay.
X-Men is number one for storylines
Every
in the
mutant.
universe.
No
mutant-
bullshit.
No mutant has a
Send me
good
that
storyline.
is the House of X.
Hey, okay, it was this
Oh,
one
House of X.
mutant.
That's the one you got to read
Hey,
right now.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
this
I
one
got you.
mutant. It was this one mutant that.
Yeah, because the trial of it's House X, Reign of X, and then now we got the trial of Magneto that just dropped.
Yeah.
Okay, so look. It was this one
I got you
mutant.
right
It was
now.
this one mutant. You probably know what I'm talking about. You do too. Professor Xavier literally, like, he was like when he found this mutant, he was the strongest mutant in the universe. Like, he could have destroyed the world. Like, in the comic, I forgot his name. I think it started with a J. But like, he was playing with his toys.
The Marquis of Death.
I don't know, but he was playing with
Richards.
no, not Franklin Richards. He was playing with his toys, and the collision from him smacking his toys destroyed his house and killed his family.
I know you're talking about because he's an Omega mutant.
Yeah, he was an Omega level mutant, and
Is that the dude who used to be
Flying around all the time with the button-up shirt open?
Yeah.
With no shoes on. I forgot his name.
And Magneto put a block on his brain, so he couldn't use his powers. So when he got older, he got stronger and had like a mental break and broke the block. Professor Xavier put on his mind. My bad, I used the wrong name.
I know. We know what you're talking about.
He broke the little barrier and like it destroyed the world instantly. Soon as he broke it.
Yeah, the mutants have killed a lot of shit, bro. That's why
they said that was the strongest mutant in existence.
That's why
but he
when
died, like
Jean
he killed
Grey
himself.
Killed that planet for no damn reason at the Phoenix. It was such an impactful storyline because a good guy has never just did mass murder without intent. She just killed that shit because I can do this shit now.
Hey,
but that's why Jean Grey storyline is so phenomenal because when she got to the point where her and the Phoenix Force had a conversation, they went back into her mind from when the very first time she manifested her powers. Bruh, she was on a date at a diner and killed her best friend by mistake. That the Phoenix Force said, "That's the day I chose you."
Like no cat, bro.
Hold on, because we do gotta end this on now.
Comics is wild, fam.
Yeah,
I really fuck with the superhero.
Talked about the indie scene,
man. I really fuck with how they do these superheroes. Like they're not supposed to kill nobody, so then when they kill somebody, it becomes like a universal dilemma. Like with My Hero, when Hawks killed twice, bro. Yeah, like that became.
Be quiet, man.
Well, that cat's out the bag.
My bad. Show over with, Zay.
Or the whole Bakugo and Deku conversation.
Yeah.
Like that just recently happened.
Yeah.
When you was telling me to like read.
Yeah.
I kind of shed a
This
tear on
nigga
that
doing
one,
spoilers.
No
but he just be saying spoilers with no context and then just say it.
Yeah, he do.
I'm sorry.
I can't
But
believe that.
this has
It's
been
a
good,
correlation. You can't help it.
this has been a good show.
Definitely was wonderful. We're gonna do manga next.
For those.
I'm
Actually, we're
staying on
gonna
that
do. I actually wanted to do music theory because I want
music
to talk
theory.
Ooh.
Like what you
I
mean by music theory?
So the biggest thing that I always we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
But thank y'all for everybody that was tuning in. If you have not tuned in and you want to tune in, please follow us on Apple, Google, Spotify,
iHeartRadio,
Twitch.
Please.
Even has a channel with us on there. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank y'all for everybody that has been tuning in with us.
Thank y'all.
And we are out until next
time. You too. You definitely appreciate y'all.